Dizzy too.
Is that a 12,000 Soul Bad guy? Did I clock that?
That's fire. That's fire.
12,000
on the Soul?
Hardcoreplains, yeah. That is some Hardcoreplains. 12,000! That is very hard to equate the hours, right? I wonder what his rank is. Do you think he's a Vanquisher?
I hope so.
Oh, but jeez. But up against Dizzy, a definite stronger character this patch.
One of the biggest winners.
Yeah, with the meaty ice spike, and of course having like pretty consistent ways to damage and resets. But Soul Bad guy, he got a couple of good changes here and there to be consistent as well, especially that 2S into the Vortex pickup.
Yeah, but you already saw right off the bat, one of the most consequential changes there for Dizzy, her far slash. She has certified esports buttons now, disjointed normals here. Can poke at much further ranges, really bringing out that zoner set play style that she's known for.
Yeah, I think it's far slash, right? It's like a pure esports button as people are calling it, so that's pretty hype indeed. Oh god, got the corner, holding it, has 2 bars of meter, should shut this guy, but what a DP from Hardcoreplains, trying to get on the aggressive.
Yeah, but now it just goes for the BRC, trying to bait out a throw, but no one home. Great jump out from Connor, going straight into the super. We also got to see a little bit earlier as well the fact that Michael's sword is now a hard knockdown, which is a massive buff to just her set, like her zoning and set play. It allows her to really get those fish out, get that ice field out much more comfortably.
It really does feel like this is the patch of the zoners, right? The zoners got a lot of love this patch. You know, Axel got a lot of love, Venom got a lot of love, Dizzy got a lot of love. So it's great to see that, like a little bit of a meta shift. But still a difficult one. You don't want Salt to get in. Oi, or maybe you want to get in. You got the corner.
Other than Johnny didn't get a lot of love, and for some reason he's still listed as a zoner on the website. I do not know why.
I don't get it either. I really don't. But you know what? They're a believer in his zoning. Oi.
Here we go. Pro, set up the ice fish immediately into that 2P. Oh, and trying to jump out of this pressure, but you don't have to be too scared. It's just strike throw. Never mind. You do gotta be scared because that's a wild throw.
Soul Bad guy. Still got the command grab, gotta keep your eyes open, cannot be taking those. And Hardcoreplains, after tying up, is taking the first game in the final round, and just confidently gets in with the bandit ringer. You the pickup.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get the pickup that we wanted, but that was still so clean. Look at this, everything just crumbling for Connor. So much red on the screen.
Jeez. Oh, 2K2D, you have to give up the burst. Do you give it? No! Oh, end up giving it last minute. Certainly not a bad play, but your health is so minuscule. The comeback looked all too impossible, and Hardcoreplains can go up 1-0.
Actually surprised to see that Connor went for the low there after having the ice spike. In most scenarios, people are going to try and jump over the ice spike and not run towards it. So going in that crouching scenario just did not work out for them. Still, though, they're playing incredibly well. That was just a soul moment, right? Where their own ice field kind of came back to haunt them.
I know, you're absolutely correct. Like, so if he gets his opportunities, he'll cash out, right? It's not the most damaging character in the roster, surprisingly, but he will still hit absurdly hard.
Not just keeping that pressure on. The just defense here from Hardcoreplains are phenomenal. They're going to set up the ice spike. Yeah, that forced Hardcoreplains to jump, allowing Connor to keep them locked down in the corner.
Oh, the Wings of Light actually getting popped, but the burst to deny. And Hardcoreplains already lost a lot of health before giving up that burst, so has to be careful in terms of the comeback. Gets hit, could lose the momentum, but this is actually massive. Full pickup! And Connor gives up the burst, and the health is neck and neck.
Yeah, Plains already doing some fantastic routing here as well, but might actually end up being dead. Yep, straight to the super. Gonna be just enough with the wall break. No! Okay. For a second, I thought it didn't break the wall.
Yeah, like the angle, it does the curve before it did the wall break, so I'm like, is he alive? It's like, no, he's dead. He's dead as hell. Oh,
yeah, talking about fantastic routing. Connorlink already locking in with that.
Oh, good IV. Gets the again, like you said, that's the esports button, right? That bar slash, send it out.
It's so good now. The fact that you can just poke through fireballs like that is absurd.
Oh, those Wings of Light have been out for a while. Gets the pop, and look at that, your health is gone, and the Chipp gets the kill. Connorlink takes game 2 in a matter of a minute.
Yeah, and so Dizzy's always been traditionally about controlling the screen, right? In past games, she's obviously had her different bubbles, the different fish between the ice fish and the fire fish. The new update allowing her to get hard knockdowns off Michael's sword, things like that, the ice spike lasting a lot longer really does reinforce that character identity. She's so much better in this patch, and I think we're going to see a lot more of her.
Yeah, without a doubt. This is a character you're just going to... Like the few people that are playing her are going to definitely shine in bracket. I think in EU, Resolu's a Bedman. Might see a lot more of his Queen Dizzy, which would be awesome. But right now, it's all about this match. As we're tied 1-1, who's going to break away in Hardcoreplains already as the corner in the classic Soul Bad Guy stagger game plan.
Notice how we're not going for Gunflame anymore either, right? Recognizing that Gunflame is a mistake. Beautiful backdash from Connor. Gonna go for the OTG? Absolutely, into that 6H meaty.
Ooh. Oh, big far slash should be able to get a solid counter combo. Able to go for a chase, far slash daggers. PRC stay safe. Good DP in the situation. Hardcore just kind of played that insanely well. Good recognizing the normals.
Yeah, very good indeed. Good fighting back as well up to that Wings of Light. Wings of Light can be kind of like a double-edged sword. Obviously, you're activating it as a super, so you're spending some of your tension gauge to set it up. Or, excuse me, no, you're not. But you're forcing your opponent to engage with you, right? That's what it is. You set it up as a timer where your opponent has to fight back, and sometimes Dizzy's not the best in a scramble.
I mean, besides far slash being a pretty good disjoint, it's like, what you got, right? You got pretty bad K buttons for challenging. You got no defense unless it's a super. What a combo! My God.
Oh, Plains has the clean hit Fafnir routing on deck.
Oi! The super escape does have an additional bar. This could deal a ton of damage, but nope, not up to use it.
Go on.
But yeah, that combo.
Oh. I was hoping for counter hit 2S into Heavy Mob Cemetery, the new buff that Soul got.
Dude, that'd be so gas, but like, that is just a pure gamble. I don't think. Can you hit confirm that?
Maybe? I'm sure Souls can. I'm sure Souls better than me can.
Oh, that'd be crazy. If we see that, like Hardcoreplains, if you're listening, make a point. I want to see.
Well, right now, they're just fighting to stay alive, right? There's the burst from Connor, reset back to neutral, but the dash up 6S is going to allow Hardcoreplains to close the gap.
Nice. Again, the classic stagger game plan. The BRC for the whip punish, able to get the full pickup. And again, like you said, those clean hits are on point. Hardcore has not missed a single one.
Just Michael's sword immediately set up the ice field here. Gonna make it really difficult for Soul to approach. I think if you're Dizzy, you want to have the ice field up as much as possible against Soul.
Oh, it's a pretty good wall to say you're not getting by this. In these situations, the health is still alive. Keep in mind, Dizzy does have 5 guts. That's why she's alive right now. Oh,
the DP. And remember, I mean, Soul does kind of struggle to zoners, right? So I think that is a really good game plan. Just kind of sit back and play that zoning style. At least when the ice field is not on deck, you do have to worry about things like that Vortex, right? The Ground Viper.
Yeah. No, you're correct about that for sure. The fact that Soul Bad Guy struggles with zoners, and then the fact that, you know, zoners, they got pretty buffed this patch as well. So I can imagine that. Yeah, I'm a big fan as well. I really like the fact that the meta's constantly shifting almost every season. Besides a certain fella being pretty strong, that's all I'm going to say. But it's good to see this, and Dizzy already getting the burst. It is gone.
Yeah, sent full screen there with the Michael sword, and yeah, anytime you can combo into Michael sword as Dizzy, you need to do it in this matchup.
Ooh, backing up. Okay, keep it cool. Sends out the projectile, getting a decent hit, has the corner lock, plus frames, opts for the throw. Clever play. Connorlink can just kind of loop the scenario here. Wings of Light, I don't think it's going to matter, but again, one hit away from death.
Again, what it is, though, is it's to force your opponent to act, right? That's what Wings of Light is. And Connor, Hardcoreplains immediately acted with the DP.
Oh, that's no punish. Yeah, you're right about that aspect. Like, when she gets the corner, she doesn't have a high low. The best that she can do is make you do something with Wings of Light. Oh, good challenge for the 6B.
Nice. The slight delay before throwing out the ice spike to catch Plains rushing forward was a genius adjustment there from Connor.
Oh!
Yeah, just play this out. Completely zoning out. What are you going to do? How are you going to approach?
Gets the throat, wings of light are popping, but I don't think it matters. Oh, it's so burst safe, it's ridiculous.
So incredibly clean there from Connor. We're seeing some fantastic play from both players, Dizzy and Soul, in the very first match here of TNS. It's the first thing we get to see in our pools.
I'm telling you, like, usually, like, match one in pools, it tends to be a bit of a, like, you're seeing two people that might be slightly inexperienced with the game, that maybe have their character down to, like, somewhat or pretty good. This feels like maybe like a winner's quarterfinal set. This feels like a qualifier set. This is a really good set we're getting to see here. Oi, good confirmed. Hardcoreplains able to get some decent damage and get rid of the burst, but has to get back in.
Faithful Corpse getting back in as well here with the sub. Welcome.
Hey, and that's a prime. That's a prime. Oi.
My god, the DP. That was a beautiful Night Raid Vortex right underneath that far slash. Maybe an esports button when it comes to the hitbox, but could still be low profiled.
Death? Oh, not the clean hit. I feel like if that was a clean hit, that'd have killed.
She's also got that higher guts rating, like you mentioned.
Sure.
Due to being a gear, but fortunately, YRC is going to be blocked.
I love the reasons. It's like, oh yes, because of like the whole thing with Japanese and having guts, right? That's a big reason for guts, and then just being a gear. Potemkin's big. That's it. Oh god. Jumps in, staggering away. Keep in mind this is set point, and with this corner pressure, this could be it.
The JK gonna be able to connect. Just goes for the stagger 2Ks to get the wall break. Another positive bonus. Connor on their last legs. No punish on the Vortex!
Oh, people are still alive, but with a minuscule amount of health, this is going to be difficult.
There it is. The dash up close slash the classic. You could see that Connor was getting a little nervous there at the end, right? That 6H was absolutely a misinput. Wanted to send out the fire spike, but they still played incredibly well. The Dizzy looks so clean.
So,
like when it comes to any of the majors or the super majors, yeah, Jack's still yet to win one, but we'll see Jack a little bit later. Right now, it's about KyokuReset and Madison. Look at the character variety we're already getting out the bat. Soul, Dizzy, That Man, and Unika. This is gonna be a good match.
I forgot his name was That Man. Oh my god. We are past that point, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm done calling him Asuka, bro. He's That Man.
He's That Man. Honestly, bro, he is That Man, having to work his heart out against some of these gorillas, bro. But it's going to be interesting. You don't get to see this matchup. Pretty rare. Not a lot of people playing Asuka. And when it comes to Unikas, again, not a ton, surprisingly, because she's fairly easy to pick up. You'd think there'd be a ton playing her.
Yeah, she is easy to pick up, but she does have those little wrinkles, right, that can make her kind of difficult to use in certain matchups. Here comes the Dark Magic attack. Raid definitely going to be in Madison's favor. But just this match in particular really interests me, because Unika is a bit lumbering, right? She's got those big, slow buttons. How is she going to get around the cubes? That's what I'm curious about. So far, it's been a lot of stun dipper.
Aye, that was a very good kill. The thing that a lot of the time, when it comes to characters that have like stubby reach, they don't tend to do well against Asuka unless they have an insane anti-zoning option, right? Like pot flick. But Unika does have some fairly decent reaching normals, so maybe in the mid-range, she might be able to win more interactions, but if she's at full screen, she's not going to be able to shoot this guy, right? He's going to have full control.
Yeah, no, but we're right back to mid-screen now, trying to go for that cross-up. Madison's been doing a good job with those blocks. Slide right on in. Yep, but that is not plus.
Oh, yes, good pickup here, but again, nothing in play. Deciding to set up the Exodia. Got some decent cards to play. You got Teleport, you got Lockdown. But it's all about trying to get that final hit, and Kyo going for the chicken block makes it pretty difficult for the high-low. But this is still a difficult scenario being good blocking out so far. And sitting on the 2 bars, she got to do something with it.
Okay, Madison's getting just a little too close now with staying outside that DP range, but it doesn't seem to matter. The Dark Magic attack is enough to close out game number 1.
Aye. If I was to know anything that would help reset in that scenario, would probably be meter usage, right? You're in the corner, aye. difficult situation to be in. But a super PRC might be able to kill some cubes and hit Asuka and allow you to approach. So if you have stuff like that on point, it could be worth going for.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think that the end of that round, though, was fantastic for Madison. Just the way that they kept themselves just outside of the DP range. That is great awareness of this matchup because Unika has a massive DP and a massive 5H.
It's pretty good. It's kind of like what Goldlewis 5H should have been, honestly.
I agree.
Oh, hey.
Here we go. Hard knockdown. Yep, going for the plus frames there. Love the dash afterwards. That's super fake, by the way.
See, that's the thing, though. I've not been able to lab these characters. Don't own them. Don't own Season 4, so I have no idea what is fake. I just know we got high, low, and projectile. But Kyoko, with the offense, is just kind of going insane right now.
Hey, one of the great things about ranked, the new adding ranked into the game, the way that you can make it to where after your match, it immediately puts you against that character in training mode. I got freed up by Unika and just immediately labbed that. And I was like, nah, I can press here.
And see, the thing is, that's a good feature. It even exists in Tower. But if you don't own the character, it puts you up against all bad guys, sadly. So it's like, no labbing for you. Oh, no punish on that. And it's a pretty decent pickup. Madison just has the corner unlocked. You've got auto cards, you've got auto mana regen. This is the perfect scenario for sheer lockdown and to get that final hit.
Yep, gonna search the deck as well. A bit of wheeling and dealing, and now we're just putting the pressure right back on it. Full mana as well. Gravity well is up. There is nowhere for KyokuReset to run.
Goddamn brutal. Madison appearing to be the player to watch out for in this set. Kyoko having to work the heart out. That big change on the Icicle. No longer a DP, but now a set play too. Gives him room to do whatever he wants for a little while.
And once again, wheeling that hand. Finding more cards to keep the pressure up in the corner. The teleport into the throw. So sneaky. We haven't seen a DP attempt yet here from Kyoku.
Oh, gets him in the overhead. This is actually pretty decent. You broke the mana, you got the wall, should be able to send them through, and you've taken the health advantage. The burst is still there, but the positive bonus should be able to help. Nice confirm off the power slash. Beautiful from Kyoku. Gonna be taking their first game.
And all Kyoku needed was one shot. That was it. One chance to escape from the corner. The moment that they took control of the match, they closed it out. Off of that clean overhead and a clean $50 coming into the match reel as well from Pebbly Pirate. Thank you so much for the support to the players. Remember, it all goes to paying them out. TNS takes none of it.
Yeah, I just clocked that. I saw the big 50. I was like, whoa! Usually those are codes. Thank you very much, big man. I also think we've had other donations. I'll be sure to check the messages after this set. But right now, we're tied 1-1, and Kyoko certainly putting in the work.
Oh, the anti-air cube. See, I thought laser was going to be a little bit more of a factor in this matchup here from Unika, but I guess it might just be a little bit too slow.
Yeah, it could be potentially due to the fact that Unika wants to use the laser. Oh, nice mana pun. At full screen, right? But that's not happening this matchup. It appears that Madison is just an aggressive bruiser and not opting to do full screen game plans, and Kyoko has to make the comeback off that. And that was a very nice one, destroying the mana.
I mean, oh my god, Unika is known for doing a ton of damage. Her routes are incredibly potent. Her neutral game does lack a little bit here, but Kyoku is starting to find a little bit more maneuverability with that bar slash. There it is again.
Oh, Christ almighty. 5H counter hit, 5H counter hit. We love to see it. Oh, good RC escape, and burst is still available, Madison, so could use it for the comeback.
Yeah, Kyoku is trying to press a lot after that scenario where they go for the enhanced stun dipper and it's blocked. But they need to be aware that Madison is that's not real. They've already shown it multiple times that they can press right back with that 2P. Oh, there's the laser full screen through the cubes.
Damn, and you brought it up a moment ago. You're like, I wonder if this is going to come into play. And we saw when full screen came into play, it finally got represented. So that is definitely the reason why, is because you need the space in it represented. and Kyoko's not been getting it. So that one time shown really showed how dominant it can be when it's used.
Yeah, it just cuts. I figured it would just cut through the cubes like butter because they're not very strong projectiles, right? Unless you have like the giant cube. So being able to just knock Asuka on his ass with that is pretty valuable in your full screen.
And I think that also goes to show the knowledge of Madison, well aware not to play full screen against his character with Asuka. So that's another thing to note because of that. Oh, fast staff, this is brutal. Welcome at Guard Crush Central.
Oh, gets the second opportunity. 6H to break the wall.
Deciding to play it cool, well aware that only needs one more final hit. Doesn't need to overextend too crazily. And that is a good way to bait DP, my lord. A lot of style to that.
Hold on, let me draw some cards before you finish that thought.
Oi, sends it the projectile.
Yeah, that was a really... Okay. Redeems it. I was going to say, that was a really big missed opportunity there to get the power slash punish on the 6H whip, but they got it back that time. Madison just being a little too aggressive with these card draws.
Oi, should be able to put you through the wall as well. Burst is still on the side of Kyoko. So if the comeback's on, if you can try and use it, maybe, but it's still a bit of a brutal scenario. Asuka doesn't really give you many good opportunities to burst. Oh god.
What do you get? You're gonna get anti-airs. Okay, very smart. You just kind of have to hold this at this point, right? The auto mana is coming back up here for Madison. Kyoku just needs to find the right opportunity to swing that bar slash, and there it is, right on cue.
That is the reverse commentator's curse. That's the commentator's blessing right there.
It's gonna secure a round, yeah.
Wow, you called it absolutely correct. Bar slash in those ranges is the tool to kind of bring you back to life. And Kyoko now has set point for the first time. May be able to put in the work, might be able to do it. It's all about breaking that mana, then the health bar.
Chat, clip that one for me. I gotta put it in my reel.
I predicted. Get me in there. Oh, the beat!
Yep, there's the prediction as well, calling out the burst. Oh, doesn't go for the RC, actually. Was far enough away. Knew that Madison would press on the enhanced stun dipper because they had done it so many times before, Panda, that they just went ahead and did a DP in response.
A wild way to end the set for sure. And Kyoko now going to be continuing on in the bracket. Do keep in mind, still in pools and still an immaculate set. And I see, Christ, that did scare the hell out of me because it's just my hoodie, like, tapping me. That is weird. Anyway, it's going to be a treat. Going to be Jackal versus Kai. A matchup you would see somewhat often in Guilty Gear and NA, I would say. I've seen this a lot because of Joe Brownie, Scambolini, Dany, Kensei, you name it. So I'm excited to see how it's evolved, especially because I think, in my opinion, Jackal's a sleeper pick this patch. I think she is a top 5 demon. That's my view though. That's just mine.
Jackal's one of the characters that I haven't really looked too much into her changes. I mean, obviously I've read them, but I haven't been able to see them really in action. So I'm curious what Joe Bryan is going to bring to the table. Right now though, Scambolini going for the TK Vapor Thrust loop.
God damn, that is a good bit of damage. Now Scambolini chases him, but a good 6p to deny Joe Brownie. Able to set up the minion, but that DP is always a factor. Gotta watch out for it. Scambolini's making good use of it. Oi, back throw.
Straight to the Elysium driver. Gonna put you through the wall on your back. Massive opportunity now for Joe Bryan to close up this round.
Ooh, God, the health is neck and neck. Gets the JDs, but needs one more clean hit, and Scambolini is often play patient. Well aware that the minions are quite the factor. Oh! Scum Dipper does not prevail this time.
Oh, that was a great call, too, from Joe Bryan to go ahead and utilize the meter to put the mask on, make those minions invincible.
Ooh, nice.
Oh my god. It went straight through that heavy stun edge. That was kind of insane.
Nice. Again, amazing usages of the minions for Tet. Joe Brownie with the burst advantage, the health advantage, and the spacing advantage. I can only see Joe winning this. As one more hit is all it's going to take.
See, King has the king out. Slide right on in.
Oh, good burst. I like that. Denies any form of pressure and kills the Stun Dipper.
Yeah, Stun Dipper not working out so well here at the moment for Scambolini. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board a little bit, but they weren't looking too bad. Obviously, that second round was a bit of a wash. Joe Brownie was able to get started real early.
Yeah, and Joe Brownie has, I feel like in terms of the pace of the match, Joe Brownie's kind of been running it. Scambolini, a lot of the time, whenever he gets a hit, it tends to be off of a slight comeback scenario or had to scramble a bit to get it, whereas Joe is setting up the scrambles in the first place, so it does feel a bit peculiar for Kite again, because you're seeing there's so many denial opportunities.
Trying to slide on in.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is going to deal some decent damage. Nothing mental. Could be going through the wall. Yeah, no, actually did the space super, so he still got the corner. Could be a negative or a positive. Depends on your viewpoint.
So I'm seeing all the pressure here from Joe Brownie. But Panda, I want to know, what is it that you think makes Jacko so strong in this version of the game? Is it just the other characters getting nerfed? Because her changes aren't that big.
So our changes aren't that big, right? But it comes down to the system mechanics. Scambolini about to do the comeback of a lifetime. Wait, hold up, never mind. Gets in, Scum Dipper. I'll get back into the next round. Clean hit,
okay.
Scambolini making the comeback. Needs to send you through the wall, and that health, even though it's so minuscule, is slowly but surely tying it up. The
wow, wanted that round so desperately there with the burst. Ended up just handing it over to Scambolini.
Like, Jacko, right? What it comes down to is Jacko got a lot of good changes for the universal mechanics, right? YRC pushbacks the opponent. That's great for Jacko. She gets to have a bit of room to breathe, right? A lot of our normals are very slow, but long reaching. Good confirmed Scambolini. The other thing as well is that risk now adds on to chip damage, so if the risk is built high, Jacko does a ton of chip damage, and because that's a lot of her scenarios, either she's going to chip you out or you're going to give up meter. I think that's going to be a strong scenario this patch, and it's pretty universal. Chip damage is universal. Guts does not affect it, so that's interesting to think about.
Those are some good points. To see if Joe Brownie can get that risk gauge built up. The risk does build a lot slower, and we are scrambling Scambolini with that gold burst. Nice.
Good stagger-like pressure. 2D gets the throw. This is actually a pretty nice scenario. You've got two minions, the overhead to kill. Joe Brownie tying up the second match. There was also another factor. What was it again? I think it's just the other top tiers, like you said, getting hit. Affects it pretty heavily as well.
Yeah, that alone has raised up a lot of characters.
Still loses to HC and Asuka though, so that is a big deal. People doing your gimmick but slightly better is a factor to think about, but I do think if she goes into most other characters, can put in good work.
Putting in good work here right now against Joe Brownie. There's the burst to prevent Scambolini from getting the positive bonus, and unfortunately misses that 2K after the cross-up.
It blocks. Oh, Jesus! Did you see that?
$70 in the match arena from Scary Esquire. Thank you so much for the support for the players. This combo's for you. Big pickup.
Oh, jeez. Not enough to kill. Joe Brownie does have the bar. Gonna use it for the BRC approach. I like that. Clever decision. Lets you set up a minion off of a knockdown. The Scambolini uses the mirror challenge. Ain't gonna matter, though. Oh!
Whoa, that was such a scary moment there. Remember when Jacko was holding the minion, she can't block.
Christ almighty. The health difference, the minion takes the hit. Get down, Mr. President. Joe Brownie hits you with the right side. And it's still neck and neck.
Jumping over, and there it is, the JD Fireball. Joe Brownie actually ran away so much that he got the negative penalty. He got all of his tension sucked away, but there was none there to begin with, so who cares?
Christ. And you're seeing Scambolini is facing the full might of a Jacko who's just absurd at the game. Joe Brownie, one more to go, and that was a very nice comeback. That was a very, very nice comeback off that tiny bit of health. A lot of comebacks this set, hasn't it?
Yeah, incredibly well done.
Boy, had to give up the burst. Clean hit. And you gotta love it. You gotta love it when the minion puts in the work.
Bro, taking out that massive fireball.
Nice.
Joe Brownie putting in the work as well.
Able to get in with the Fuji arc. Now, Scambolini does have Dragon installed. And that's all I'm saying. That'd be pretty cool if we got to see that. But obviously going to hold it for better plays like YRC, like Scum Dipper RC. It makes more sense. You're not going to see Dragon install unless maybe a wall. What a far slap. Jesus.
Yeah, big thing there was because he poked into the minion, it actually made his far/hitbox linger a little bit longer. So Joe Brownie ran right into it. And now running right into that heavy stun edge, Scambolini gonna secure a round.
Yeah, one of the few moments where Jackal Jank can work in your favor, right? That head stun is absurd at times. Oh, nice. Clean hit from Joe. Able to set up a minion, blocks the DP. Should be able to send you through the wall for a good chunk of damage. And again, you got positive bonus. You're gonna have your meter very soon. Scambolini got a bar. Could make a crazy play off this.
Get the plus frames there from the Fuji shock state. The double jump, trying to stall just a little bit, but landing right on that close slash, and Joe Brownie is at set point.
Aye. Does have the burst disadvantage though, so Scambolini still has an avenue to take a game for sure, and with this round start already in his favor, this could be a good way for a comeback. But the r/slash challenge, again, Joe Brownie with the challenges.
Oh, the cross-up counter hit. There's YRC, get off me. Oh, didn't have time to actually kick the minion. Looks like Joe Brownie tried to go for it, but ended up getting caught by the stun edge.
Oh, the clapper. Clean hit with the 5-beat. Now you got two minions in play, and Scambolini has to respect it. Gets the throw, and Joe Brownie with 2 bars. I can't see Joe losing this, if I'm honest. Oh, but no wall break with the super.
I mean, 2 bars, no resources here for Scambolini. There it is, 2K, 2D, just enough. And you were right on the money there, Panda. Joe Brownie with the victory.
I've just never heard of these. They're kind of scary looking. Oh, the pure gremlins.
They're like little gremlins. But here we go. We got the matchup, one of the matchups of Guilty Gear, Millia versus Zato. So ICDS, or ICDs, as chat calling him.
Oh, Christ almighty.
With this Millia is kind of scary in this version of the game, to be honest with you.
Yes, certainly a character that was extremely buffed, right? Just due to her changes and the system mechanics obviously favoring her. ICDS putting in the work already. It's insane to see how much this character got stronger, but I don't know if we're going to see more offlane results. That's what I'm curious about, because again, Millia, it's a pretty difficult character playing bracket.
That is true. You definitely have to be firing on all cylinders, which is what Poncho is getting started right now. Whoa! That fast RC into the low. Blink and you miss it.
Oi! Yeah, Poncho actually taking around as quickly as ICDS. I don't think it's a double perfect, but may as well have been with these back-to-backs in the final round. Hopefully this one is going to be less of a snowball and more of a back and forth. That tends to happen when 2 players get to understand it.
All right, now getting locked down. Both of these mix-up monsters. Misses the leap pickup. Unfortunate, but that allows ICDS to immediately start some offense and get that burst out.
Nice. The H-Dis left side. Good pickup here. And again, that S-Dis, such a massive change. It allows you to confirm into almost percenting. And ICDS going left, right, good night. It's going to be taking the first match.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Opponent has returned to the room. Let's hope we have no issues here.
Did I?
But, I mean,
wait.
Hey, that is a great start there for ICDS. I think that Millia is in a fantastic position in this version of the game. Obviously, you know, a lot of the top tiers getting nerfed. The changes to the system mechanics, like you said, and just the buffs that she got. Being able to just get a straight ground bounce now off of her Artemis is huge. And then the S-Disc buff is fantastic as well.
Honestly, there's a lot going in our favor. And again, there's a lot of things that go in Zato's favor. less for the buffs, but more for the universal changes, I'd say, like YRC pushing back is definitely gotta be a godsend for Zao mains. You do miss out on your strike throw, but you do get a bit of breathing space, and this is a good super. Sends you through. Poncho in a massive advantage.
Well, breathing space is so important too when they YRC you while you're pressuring with Eddie, right? It means that you're not immediately right in their face without Eddie anymore. You're at that kind of 2S range.
Oh,
there it is.
yeah, that one, that 2S. I love it. Speak it and you will it. The frog will get the kill. Poncho looking to flip the momentum this time around.
It's almost like we play this game a lot, Panda.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? To be honest though, most of my hours are probably in editing. that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, nice. High gets the close slash. That's a big counter hit. Does have a bar, so the next hit will definitely kill. And there is Baby. Oh,
and the
Poncho's nice.
Whoo, yeah. Poncho is hella nice. Tying things up 1-1. Hey, I don't know if the players can hear me, but can we get like we get the Millia versus Zato theme, please? It's in the game.
Oh yes, what's it called? Still in the Dark?
Yeah, Still in the Dark.
Yeah. That is a certified banger. Definitely suits what we're seeing here. But I think ICDS, bit of a series player, you know, no funny business. I bet they're just heading straight into it with the same tune.
I mean, Break a Spell is also really good, so I'm not going to complain.
Wait, isn't this 6 black Heaven's Guns?
Maybe? No, I think this is Break a Spell. I might be tripping.
Nah, I think you're tripping. I do think you're tripping. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Nice. Goes for the burst. Poncho still has that burst advantage. Good 6p for the chase. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're right.
I got it.
Damn, I'm a fake fan. You got it.
Nah. Next time it's Break a Spell, I'll say Storyteller. Sorry about it. Nice.
That's right. Break a Spell has more of that like electronic intro. That's right.
Yeah, it does like the pure delay at the start, right? Where it's like a bit silent and then builds up.
Oh, we're building up this pressure here, though. Nice reversal, though, with the 2P.
The overhead well defended, but Poncho getting caught by the low. Can die through Chipp, and ICDS recognizes this. Lush Shaper for the kill. I like that. Good read, good play.
Oh, with the backdash into the 2K2D. Sandwich between Zato and Eddie. Oh my god, the overheads never seem to end with the Wild Assault 2.
That's some good damage. Oh, it's a reset in the corner. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that was going to be a wall break. But Poncho, again, very professional Zato, has the setups.
Zato back? Is Zato back?
Nah, never. Not once. This character is garbage to Zao means.
I don't know. Jonathan Tenney was able to make top 8 last week.
Oh, damn.
And Poncho right now on a roll.
I would love to see Jonathan Tenney playing an off late. It's been a bit. Nice, good 5H with the kill. Poncho up 2-1. And yeah, the Zao really putting in the yes. Getting caught more in neutral, I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be really careful. I think one of the biggest things about this matchup, too, that's actually working out incredibly well for Poncho is that Millia, obviously, is very strong in the air. You want to keep her from taking to the skies a whole lot, and Fish is just, or Leap, I should say, not Fish, Frog. What am I? I'm thinking of Dizzy still. Leap is such a good tool for just covering a massive part of that screen. There it is.
Yeah, Frog does do good work, but of course, if ICDS can get into that range where the double jump puts Millia so damn high, it's a good way to play around it for sure. And right now, ICDS does have the corner. Good cross up, gets a full confirm. And again, this works wonders now for Millia.
Ooh, that was a crazy mix-up there from ICDS. Fortunately, not working out the way that they were imagining, and now Poncho is taking control with that 5D and gonna be able to splat the wall.
I do like the burst bait for sure, looking out for ICDS's defensive options. Good jump in, should be able to kill. No, not going to be enough to kill. I thought the bar was on their side. It was on Poncho's side. And he baits the burst. Poncho should be. No, again, no kills. A lot of resets.
It was really difficult there. Had to go for the reset because the Eddie gauge was not back yet, right? So wasn't able to combo immediately into it. Just had to buy time with that invite hell.
Right, my bad. I totally missed that. Nice, good 2k confirm. ICDS should be able to send you through the wall. Decent damage, and that positive bonus can give a bar very quickly. It's about using it. Good RC, but no bait on the burst.
Trying to chase down to get underneath for that close slash. One of the best anti-airs in Millia's toolkit, but was a little too far away.
Oh jeez, sandwich combos.
What? Oh my god, that was left-right with break the wall. Went underneath, went to the right, and went back to the left. Diabolical stuff from Poncho.
I was so confused. I'm like, is that right? Is that left? Will it kill? No. Is it left-right? Jesus, Poncho. I go up 3-1, knocking ICDS to loser's side without a doubt. So, Ruffian coming at this is going to learn a whole lot about this matchup. So even if you lose it, there's a lot of wiggle room for learning.
It's interesting because I think obviously Millia is going to be more superior in the air here, but on the ground it's going to go to Lucy. She just has incredibly long range normals. Some decent anti-airs as well. You already see it right off the bat.
Yeah, Far Slash is amazing. She got that esports 5k, you know, that Nagoriyuki 5ks. That's interesting for sure.
Dash
oh yeah,
really
almost chip speed is ridiculous as well. You're absolutely right about that.
Oh, the fake out with the mono wire. Goes for meaty mono wire into the OTG.
2 bars a meter from Ruffian's side. Not using any of it. Just playing it cool. Maybe looking for a super escape if I had to guess to get the kill. Ooh. First? Yeah, has to at that point. Doesn't want to give Walter positive bonus.
Oh, but there it is. JH hits on the other side. Another mix-up. Slight delay into the throw. Clean work from Walter. And, you know, both these characters are incredibly fast, but I feel like Lucy is a little bit more on the Chipp side of things, right? She reminds me of Chipp in some ways, with the speed being a little bit more grounded, having really strong footsies tools.
Yeah. It's very, like, grounded Chipp, I'd say. Is the best way to put it. More like Giovanna, I guess. But with the normals of, like, Bridget. It's so odd to describe Lucy.
She's nice. Incredibly cool. She's straightforward, but incredibly cool. Unfortunately, she's being sent straight to the next game here because Walter is going to take game number 1.
Oh, this is a Canadian team kill. Oh, that...
Unfortunate.
Yeah, again, when it comes to NA brackets, you don't see a lot of flag variation, right? Of course, sometimes you'll see, like, Canadian, Puerto Rican, or it'll be like one of the like I guess would it be pride flags? That's it. I was about to say sexual flags. I'm like, that's so off. That sounds so off.
Yes, the pride flags.
Yeah, so it's cool to see a lot of variation because a lot of time it's just the good old US of A. A lot of the time. Boy, good cross up. Walter should be able to get a good combo, but burst off the table. Steam Ruffian with a clever play.
Ooh. Yep, gonna be able to put the I want to say shock state on. Creating that space. Oh no, but maybe gave him just a little bit too much space there. Walter just able to move in and take control of the match.
Christ. Oh my god. Again. Wow, what a kill from Walter. And again, these combos are ridiculous from New Millia. Estes does so damn much for the character.
Oh, but there we go with the DP. Not the greatest DP, but having one is better than not. Oh, there we go. Another DP just keeping the pressure off. I love that 2S as well. Want to see more of that grounded.
Oi, burst. As the corner, this is some good combos and up to the hack away. Now, I don't know what any of the hacks do, right? Do you know, Jobber? Do you have any idea? Give us a bit of insight.
I know what pretty much all of them do here, but the main one you're going to see Lucy players use is the counter hit one, which makes one of your next hits become a mortal counter just like that, or they're going to utilize the poison one, which is the very first one.
Right.
That one just adds more damage on hits.
Now that's one I do tend to see a lot, that the poison one is used, which is more damage when she does hit specifically, right?
Yes.
Oh Christ. The healing one does seem very niche, and the invisible one just seems like a silly gimmick, if I'm correct in saying that, but
yeah,
it's very...
hold on. Just baited it out, and gonna be able to get the close slash punish on it as well. This is massive, so there it is. Contagion, just a little bit there, and also setting up the counter hit.
On the wall break. Jeez. All the hacks coming into play, going for the gun to try and do a slight anti-air, burst off the table, you're getting poisoned. Health's neck and neck, but Steam Ruffian has the burst, has it used well? Certainly does. He's one clean hit, but the 2H overextend. I get punished by Walter, going down to the wire though.
Yeah. No pun intended, but
yeah.
2-0 right now for Walter. I need to see Esteemed Ruffian take this all the way to Game 5 because I'm not going to lie, just watching this matchup, it is incredibly visually pleasing. The dashing around, how fast both characters are. Esteemed Ruffian trying to catch Walter whenever Walter's on the ground with things like that 2S, trying to throw out those 2Hs as well just for the anti-airs. And every once in a while just pulling out the Glock to keep Walter honest.
Yeah, it's such an awesome matchup. Like at times I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a cop. Yeah, but I'm like this. I'm like, man, it's kind of mesmerizing in a lot of ways. Like you get stun locked a little bit watching it.
I think one of the low-key best hacks that Lucy has, by the way, I don't know if we'll get to see it tonight, is the one that prevents the opponent from really gaining any meter. It's just very strong to lock down your opponent's metered options like that.
The anti-Potemkin matchup for sure. Oh, just like they're coming into play. That counter hit is in sight, but Walter with the combo is going to be able to bypass that situation. It just needs one clean hit to kill it. Steam Ruffian gets off the overhead, and Walter's on set point.
Yeah, Walter just looking so clean with this Millia. Putting this Millia into Walter's hands is dangerous, and you're seeing exactly why right now.
Nice, good far slash. Keeping it cool, a lot of shimmies, but not getting any hits. Beautiful 2D for the pickup here. Steam Ruffian should be able to keep the chase going, but opts for a reset. It does appear that Lucy is a character that wants to go for a lot of resets, if I'm correct in saying that.
Yeah, she's going to want to put pressure on you, try and go for those counter hits, or reset you into landing some of those short nerf circuit combos.
Ooh. Christ, yeah, that should be enough to kill. Walter taking this hit with the hair car. Burst safe combo at the end. Clever play. It's going to allow Walter going to top 48. So a ton of work being put in for sure into a full combo pickup. And the fact that he gets that off of a 5-frame low that has a ton of like crouch properties is ridiculous. But this is going to be a battle between a chimpanzee.
It hit. It hit. Send the check in the mail, Jodoko. All right.
Oh, Christ.
Overhead miss immediately.
A battle between a chimpanzee and a gorilla, right? You're going to see a ton of wild plays, and I'm looking forward to this for sure.
Just that pressure in back turn. May is also really scary in this patch. Look at that, immediately in to free Willie. Baits out the reversal. Flash kick and takes the first round.
Pretty good so far from Insert. Do we see another HTP? No. The patience there from
Cowardly.
He's like,
nah, it's not patience. Yeah. It's cowardliness.
It's cowardice? Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hesitation.
Is this cowardice? I love that. I love that play with the normals. Run the aura farm offense. That's what this is. The Lion does not concern himself with facing this opponent.
And gonna be able to get the wall break here with the fully charged 6H.
Ooh, clean hit here from gaysexlegend. Sent back, sends out the projectile, does it again. Gets air. That's actually pretty nice. Can run the corner offense, but decides to play it cool. Looking out for that meter.
Ooh, but the 3K sliding right on in. Beautiful play there from Insert. Gonna get that positive bonus off the wall break. Still anyone's game though when we go right back to neutral.
Oh jeez, that should be enough to kill. Yeah, gets the back turn H. And I do agree with chat. Very interesting names. Very, very interesting names. Oh, the throw from insert. I like that aggressive play trying to get in. But the cross up well defended. And just GSL, like you said, that is such a good way to call it. Playing very odd. Playing very, very odd.
Playing the way that Leo was designed to be played, if you ask me. Oh, what a big trade, though. The flash kick and the 6H. Now in the mid-screen blender, going all the way to the wall with it.
Nice. Good stoppage with the S projectile, but getting it caught. Had to give up the burst. And the health is so neck and neck.
Yeah, but right now GSL does have the meter advantage. That meter advantage does not matter when you get hit by a 5H, though.
Ugh. Yeah, at the end of the day, everyone is 1-5.
In May's entire toolkit.
Also, one of the best buttons to whiff and throw again. Like, no one's whiff punishing that. You're gonna get 5-8. Oh, good jump in for the knockdown. Insert sets up the beach ball for the pressure, but again, looking for the flash kick, able to get it, but gaysexlegend had to give up the burst.
Backdash E is gonna get caught by that back turn H.
Ooh, good blocks, gets in. Good flash kick to deny. Keep the pressure on the back turn into the immediate projectile super. Not a bad show, it is plus, but a very odd option to go for.
Ooh, and leaps right on over the fireball here. Insert once again with the pressure up. There's the throw. OTG, no, sets up the beach ball instead into the 5D.
Yeah, nice kill there from Insert. Insert putting in the work. Only needs one more round to take a massive lead, go up 2-0. And then GSL has to face that predicament of one match away from being knocked out. And Insert again, the momentum is just in his favor.
Yeah, just a insurmountable lead here now. Getting clipped immediately. Not even a counter hit, just got caught by the raw normal. And with a perfect there, Insert now moves up 2-0. I mean, they're trapped in the lion's den right now. And the real lion is looking like May.
A very odd looking line. I didn't know they did lines in the world. Oi. Good jump in. Getting the knockdown, the beach ball in play, gets the 2K into the 2D, the super in play. This is gonna deal a good chunk of change. My god.
Overhead Kisu into the super. Yamada-san, here he comes. As HP Shogun comes through with $5 into that match arena, putting us at 150.
Yeah, that's hype to see. Got that pure energy as well with the Wesker profile picture, goddamn. But GSL gave up the burst. Didn't go for flash kick round start. I feel like you gotta get a little... I mean by like stupid wild, right? That's just a good flash kick. I need to see flash kick on offense. We need to see dumb plays. That's how you start the comeback, I'm telling you. Boy.
Oh, the dash up, close slash, wrap it up, pack it up, insert, move it on the top 48.
That is a big deal. And then YRC affects a ton of the setups, can no longer YRC into an instant 50-50. And I do believe some of these slight changes has nerfed them, but there's some couple of good quality of life, so a character did not win from this patch.
God, 13-year hustle is quite the name here for GC Yoshi, because that is the grind he has been on with this character. 13
Also,
whole
Dany's
years.
name, ever since they buffed Kai, we are so back.
I mean, Kai, arguably top 5 now, but here we go. Close slash.
Ooh. Got the corner lock, sending it projectile, does have that shock state. We're playing a shimmy game, gets a tap 5D. Should be able to get a pick up with that HDP. Very nice, capitalizing on the shock state. Get a wall break for a good chunk of change.
Oh, and the 5D quick tap immediately into the DP in the corner. Another wall break here for El Maza.
Oh, the challenge out with 2P though. Able to get knocked down, trying to start something. The gold burst, that's a pretty good play. That is going to give you some momentum. It's all about trying to use the meter from it. And not going to be able to, sadly.
Good start here for Dany now. Nearly at full burst as well. Goes for that 2H right off the bat. Pretty smart call out there, considering that Bedman wants to be in the air almost as much as possible.
Nice, good kick. H projectile. That's going to allow for a pretty good scum dipper if it ever comes into play. Staggering away though. GC Yoshi able to fight. Oh my god. How much?
No staggers at all though, with Cracker coming through with $100 into the match. Reno, Mr. C. Racker himself.
Hello, Cracker. That is a back to Big Man Harada, for anyone remembers. Should be able to super through the wall, and Dany, the hard knockdown, has a lot in his favor. It's gonna do. It's all about the burst. And it's bait.
Exactly, the bait that comes along with it. But I mean, I do want to take one moment again. Thank you so much to C-Racker, Mr. Cracker 2122, with the continued endless generosity that we see from him. The players very much appreciate it.
Yeah, damn. That is a $250 prize pool for the TNS Strive Weekly. Love to see that. It could get higher, so I wouldn't be surprised, right? A lot tend to get shown here, but again, already a pretty solid prize pool to be playing for.
Look, low-key, I think Jack needs to add Cracker to his sponsor tag.
Honestly, bro, like that success rate he has on TNS, you wouldn't be wrong. You wouldn't be wrong.
Bro, he'd be Cracker Jack. That'd be crazy!
Oh, God. I didn't even clock that. That'd be funny. But again, maybe. Honestly, I think he has to. Kind of has to.
Ooh. The JD bed slam. Nice, getting the hard knockdown.
Ooh, able to bait the DP. Does have the bar to work with. Not going to utilize it. Probably want to use an error beforehand. But, oh, the trade! On the clash, 2 bars. GC Yoshi can go into bed and stall, but again, just doesn't even care. Gonna use it for the wall break, and that is it.
Yeah, GC Yoshi finally showing some signs of life here, getting a little bit more comfortable in the matchup. I think Bedman also does benefit from the long play, right? Kind of figure out how your opponent wants to approach neutral, because, again, Bedman very slow with that pause in the air, so you have to figure out how to actually get in and score those hits on your opponent.
Full slash, able to get in. It can be difficult for sure, try to stagger with bed at times. And Dany, finding his way, should be able to super from the wall. 50% on bed, pretty tanky character. Certainly pretty good here.
Yeah, but can't take too much more abuse. It's another hard knockdown from the Sacred Edge.
Oh Christ. He blocks. The HP is very minuscule from GC Yoshi, and the throw is what's going to do it. Dany continuing a pretty good streak, but has to work against the burst disadvantage.
And the unfortunate thing here too is that GC Yoshi can't really just sit back and throw out those fireballs in that B drill, just because the fact that Dany is willing to go for those TK fireballs as well.
Yeah, TK Fireballs does tend to do pretty decent work in this matchup. Does make sense to try to chase it in those scenarios. But the HP, very minuscule from Dany, has to kind of be careful, as burst is the only thing he has on his side right now. Good pressure. 2 bars of meter on the side of GC Yoshi, not going to use it just yet, probably waiting for their next big confirm to cash out.
Yeah, goes for the reversal on the throw attempt, and GC Yoshi getting a point on the board. Well fought.
I do like that play. Well aware that Super PRC is an amazing play. Confident in his reactions, is like, okay, look out for a dash up, a mash out, or something like that. Super PRC, if I'm correct, I win. If I'm not correct, I get a turn. It's just a very clever play.
Incredibly clever. But is he going to be clever enough to take down Dany El Maza with this new and improved Kai?
Duel 1.
Yeah, don't let anyone downplay Kai. The Kai players are out my throat. My little tier list.
Yeah?
I put a top 5 in, bro. They acted like I committed a war crime.
I saw that and I'm like, you might be spitting. Like, with the Kais that you've got, and NA specifically, I expect to see a ton of Kai in top 8s. I really do.
Ooh, look at that pick up 6H in this Sacred Edge.
Beautiful throw. Should be able to cash out with the meter. Opting 40. Full combo, but again, not enough to kill. It's all about trying to recycle, gain the meter advantage, or just go for the dash up 2P. Very honest kill.
Yeah, the most honest character in fighting games. Do we have the copy pasta chat? Can we get the Kingdom of Honesty, the Kai prayer? Deliver us into your Kingdom of Honesty. Alright, gets the plus frames.
Oh! Good 6P, but the burst to deny. GC Yoshi does have to try and take the space, but again, nothing's really in his favor right now. You got burst disadvantage, meter disadvantage, health disadvantage. Dany!
Yeah, and the exact game plan that a lot of Bedmans want to do, which is where they want to kind of hover in the air and shoot that V-drill at you, just isn't gonna work. You see that Dany is sniping GC Yoshi with the TK heavy fireball.
Aye. Yeah. Oh, did the OTG not enough to kill again? Bedman a wee bit tanky, should be able to live. The comeback could be on, but it is quite the mile you're gonna have to walk. And Dany chips out the DP. That is 2-1. GC Yoshi could be knocked to loser side in this next match.
Yeah, but there's still another life remaining here for GC Yoshi. Still plenty of time to make this comeback. If you can get 1, you can get 3.
Oh, that's a character that got hit pretty hard this patch. His Scissors, unfortunately, knocked down to the loser side. Best of luck to you. Hope you're able to do it. Love watching the Angie. Yeah, Angie got hit pretty hard. That fish, now minus on block, was a pretty good gap in her against characters with projectiles. Now it's a dead tool against characters with projectiles. So, bit rough for the Angie bros. Ooh. Good 5P. Into a decent confirm, but Ops to kind of keep it cool to set up a projectile. Again, nothing too massive in terms of GC's hits.
Push me to the corner though, just gonna go for that Sacred Edge. I really like that Dany is going more for Sacred Edge in the corner. Some Kai still just auto into Ride the Lightning, but keeping Shock State on is incredibly important.
Oh, and the bait on the burst. Dany sends you through. And again, to do that Shock State, it's so consistent now, isn't it? I always see it come into play, I swear. They haven't touched it, but I swear they did something.
I mean, Kai players are just getting more used to it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they probably want to make the most out of it, like, oh, I want knockdown, I want knockdown. Good pressure though, this is a guard crush scenario, head bombs in place, sends it. Able to loop, but good jump out from Dany. Again, defense. Pretty immaculate from Dany, but still stuck in the corner. Close slash. Gave up the burst. Bit of a hero one jobber, isn't it?
Absolutely is. I mean, look, GC Yoshi about to get that 50 tension, spending it to break the wall. And now, Dany in a very difficult situation. How do you make this comeback? You don't. That's the answer.
Yeah, I don't know how I felt about that burst. I mean, at the end of the day, you got back half a bar burst with that play. Like, it was so peculiar, right? You've got the advantage, you've still got the lead, but it could have been way better for this round. Oh, the wild is up for the pickup. Into Ride the Lightning, should be able to break the wall. Clever, positive bonus in play.
Oh, the whiff 5K, your soul is mine. YRC to push back. And yeah, that big body is not going to be able to jump out of the Foudre arc.
Yeah, and just that one more hit. Goes for the 5K, and again, didn't do it too early this time. Did it perfectly. And Dany gonna get a kill. Gonna go up 3-1. Continuing his run and winner's side at top 48. He's like, I hate fighting Chipp. I can't stand it. It's not fun, right? He just jumps about. You can't chase him. And when you do get the hit, he's got burst, right? So I can understand a lot of the frustrations, but at the end of the day, Cloned is also on that level, and if she gets the hit, your health will turn to dust.
She almost got it there too, nearly baited out the burst of that forward jump. Uh-oh. You know, there is one upside here, though, is that Marvelo has played Slayer, so he kind of knows what to look out for. Unfortunately, you can't look out for a Last Horizon.
The Dandy man getting his chomp. Also, rest in peace to the voice actor. That was something I just remembered there. Sadly, I think it was like a couple of days ago, right? Sadly passed away. It's a shame, but his legacy will live on.
The world is a little less dandy, but Clone is trying to make up for it here with some fantastic Slayer play. Marvelo, though, finally getting some offense.
Oh, the hands of doom. Gotta love it. Jumps in. Cross up, but the DP denied. That is one thing that's pretty good against Slayer. DP on defense is really solid. But
look at the damage on this. And now, guess for your life. 50-50 incoming. Oh, with the backdash on the Master's Hammer! What a call out for Marvelo!
Oh, YRC. Able to get in, uses both bars of meter for the left, right, but the YRC deny. Clever play from Marvelo. Got the corner lock. Now Clone just to find her way out, and it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, and Clone wants this round, wants to close it out. That burst is spent. But the OTG, massive win there for Marvelo, getting the burst out of Clone and securing the round.
Nutty. Oi, good knockdown. Same side, the pressure's on, and Clone has no form. A burst, and Slayer's a character that has no offensive tool besides 2P and backdash Hands of Doom, so gotta be careful if Chipp gets started. Oi. Oh, confirm.
Very nice. Ooh, the safe jump into the blood-sucking universe.
Nice, try to keep it cool. Oh, the Master's Hammer, well backdash. Sends you back, but just gets right back in. I love it. Like a boomerang, you send him out, he swings his way back in.
Yeah, the Master's Hammer, gotta be careful with that, right? They changed it just a little bit where the animation is a bit more front-loaded, right? So it's a little easier to react to. I believe that was the change to it. I don't know, I still spam it online, you know?
The other thing as well, on hit, it does pop up the opponent a wee bit higher. So a normal hit can actually get a jab confirmed like we saw earlier. But it does mess up the counter hit combos. So Cloned probably has it down to a fine wire. Like, oh, I've got this down, right? I understand how it's going to function and I'm going to do it. So Clone
has more recovery too, right? So more recovery on the Master's Hammer is big as well. But one of the buff for it is that now it's a hard knockdown, which, you know, is really nice.
Doesn't get the burst. Yeah, there's a lot of good changes for Slayer, but it wasn't anything where I'm like, oh yeah, it's meta changing. The only thing that's meta changing for Slayer, characters getting hit. So that's pretty good for the big man.
I think Slayer's actually in a decent spot in this patch. Even though if we lost, got a nerf to some of that 2H, the buffs that he got are actually fantastic. Oh no, accidentally got 6D.
One play that I'm noticing from Clone that I'm a big fan of, using Pile Bunker to anti-air. Oh, the chomp! Yeah, this should be dead. Yeah, using Pile Bunker to anti-air Chipp on these like near to ground scenarios has been clever. It's gave her a turn every time.
Yeah, Pile Bunker is a deceptively decent anti-air. Slayer is not lacking in anti-airs by any stretch of the imagination. Close slash, 6H, 5P, all of them fantastic buttons.
Oh, the jumping. Oh, the cross up. Very cheeky. Marvelo going left and right, but not able to get anything substantial in terms of damage. But it's a decent confirm. Again, not enough to kill, but that hard knockdown's very good for Chipp. Should be able to do some nasty left right.
I have to imagine that fully charged 5D that we saw there was meant to be a 5K 2D, but we just didn't get the 2. Oh, but there's the J2K into the wall splat. Yeah, no burst.
Yeah. I do like the fact that she didn't burst, right? Well aware, Marvelo playing Chipp, gonna get the last hit a lot easier than Slayer is, so it does make sense. It does make sense. And you've got this massive advantage now. Marvelo just gave it up, and you've got the corner.
I love Clone just trying to pile bunker Marvelo off of the tightrope.
Get off that rope, boy. Let me get that hit. Nice, 5K for the knockdown. Right side, 6H. Again, just these shimmy plays to try and get in. That's scary. That is well, put the fear in you.
Oh man, the use of Hand of Doom here is actually actually been phenomenal. And it's all because Clone had that meter, right? So anytime the Hand of Doom would have been blocked, Clone could have immediately gone for an RC, but the 2D slide-in is going to secure the game.
What was the BPM on Clone's controller there? I swear, she only picked options for those last 20 seconds. Like, that was low, overhead, pedal bunker, 5P, 5P, 5K, pedal bunker, master hammer. Like, just used everything in those last 20 seconds for the hit.
When you are in the flow slate with Slayer, that's how it feels. You're just constantly weaving in and out of all the different options. Trying to go for power bunker round start. Big call out, not going to pay off.
Oh, Christ. Same side, but the burst off the table. Marvelo, again, well aware of when to burst in this matchup, so that's good to see the knowledge from him. And with this wall break, going to give a solid advantage, but Clone will see that bar a lot quicker than Marvelo will. Oh, maybe not. I was wrong on that one. Can we get the UI sound effect on that, on the bud? Dun 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 dun! Boy.
Yep, has to go for the RC there to keep the pressure up. YRC is gonna whiff! That is huge into the Uzumaki barrage!
Pretty good round from Marvelo. Burst disadvantage in the second round though, but you have to take that first round on game freeze like this. You just have to. Nice. Good knockdown.
2D. Oh no, yeah, mortal counter on the 2H. Marvelo had to burst there, was going to die. Might die here, and yeah, that's gonna be the round.
Yep. Hell bunker. Oh, no 100 meters.
Yeah, you know, I would have loved to see Last Horizon make them watch the cutscene, but now it's set point here for Clone.
Oh, nice overhead from Marvelo. Should be able to get a good combo because of the tightrope. Quite like that. Solid play. 40% from Chipp. Pretty good to see because of that tightrope. That's so much for the character.
Oh, with a power bunker, just raw. But yeah, you see Clone not going in too hard, recognizing this meter situation on Marvelo's side. Gotta be careful with the pressure that comes after this as well. Oh, just tried to go for a safe jump, but it wasn't safe enough, Panda.
Yeah, it might be one of those characters with a fake safe jump, like Angie. He doesn't. Oh, nice.
It is fake.
Ah, well, there you go. The secrets have been revealed, but Marvelo needed one more hit. Certainly doable, but what a 6P. Doesn't confirm into the super, uses it to get the hit. Oh, but the left-right beats the burst, and Marvelo is still alive.
Yeah, the play that Clone needed to go for there was immediately after the RC just cancel right into super, right? Not going for the close slash after, just needed to lock in super right away because Marvelo was waiting for that close slash.
Aye, we're seeing a ton of, like, again, like you said it earlier, close slash is the defining factor for Slayer anti-airing Chipp every time. And it's all about, you gotta bait that. If you do not bait that close slash on the anti-air, which does have good recovery, so it's not easy, you're not going to get anything done with Chipp. You're just going to keep constantly getting anti-aired and you're going to die. So Marvelo adapting to this play is certainly putting in the work.
And I'll tell you, I mean, as a Slayer player myself, I think Slayer wins this matchup.
Oh, aye. I'm a big fan of Slayer. Because, you know, English dub sounds Scottish, got the Sean Connery, so yeah, automatically love the character. Oy.
Oh, look at that trade. Get pushed all the way to the corner. And nice of Marvelo to actually just kind of fight back on the ground instead of trying to jump out. Very tempting to jump when your back is up against the wall.
Big throw from Marvelo. As the plus frames to run with, but a good 5k from Clone. Just gonna have to look for an opportunity to escape. I don't think that's gonna happen. Death is what's gonna happen. Marvelo seeming to steal the momentum right from Clone.
Yeah, clawing it back here, but I gotta be careful. Clone is about to build up to that burst. Getting a little too greedy with some of these pile bunkers, though. I mean, those anti-air pile bunkers worked early on, but not so much more in the later half of this set.
Aye. Again, Marvelo is a player that adapts. You can kind of keep throwing the same strategy. You gotta move on to the next one. So maybe do a dash up into throw. That would be my next adaptation to the way He plays the air game. Oh!
Off the wall? That Alpha Blade was kinda OD.
It was, but Marvelo still cautious against the Dandy, man. Gotta love it. Oh, just like that, jobber. We have a tied game 2-2. And Marvelo shows so much signs of life. Cloned. It's now in the back end.
Fantastic work here from Marvelo, slowly but surely bringing it back. One of the downsides of Slayer, one of his weaknesses, is the fact that this character is a little bit on rails, right? It's not hard to predict what he's going to do necessarily, and it's very easy to autopilot with Slayer. So, not that Clone is autopiloting, but Marvelo is starting to get a read for the patterns that Claude likes to go for on offense. So, like you said, yeah, things gotta get mixed up a little bit here. Sneaking some more throws. On the block pile bunkers, we've been going for a lot of just RC dash chuck cross up. I want to see some more delayed PRCs in the bite.
Or maybe another close slash at the ant here.
Yeah,
no,
or just some 6Hs, right?
But yeah, since you've got that knowledge, I'm going to trust in you. And you're probably right in that aspect. Oh my god. Instead of shimmy forward into pile bunker, let's shimmy back into pile bunker. Getting the kill. Cloned is on set point. Burst advantage. This is just all in her favor right now.
Yeah, the burst situation is in her favor, but Marvelo can never count him out. Beautiful backdash into the / punish.
Also, yeah, that's another thing. Color change. That's the buff right there.
Put on the denim.
Clean hit from Marvelo. Sends you through the wall. Clone does have a bar, but do not give up that burst. Do not pull a Matty at VSF, I beg of you.
Look at this. The back shots coming out from
No
Clone.
burst from Marvelo?
No, knew it wasn't going to kill, right? So in that situation, you're not going to die, so hold on to your burst for the next interaction. And it was the right play. Marvelo got the round.
Yeah, a total misplay from my part. And now we're on the final round. Final match! Double Luigi. Love to see it. Who's going to be the one to take in? So Marvelo drawn first blood in the corner. Clone has to play well. Good defense overall. Not getting opened up, but it's all about getting the hit.
Hammer there. Nearly got punished. Deflect shield into bump ahead for the hard knockdown. OTG gets the counter hit. Look at the damage on this. Super Mappa punch.
And just like that, one more hit is all it takes. But again, Slayer getting that final hit's got a difficult time finding it. As Marvelo on the wake up, well aware of the DP bait, just takes the turn. I absolutely love that from Marvelo. Good read to the pace. DP's always in the thoughts, and now the health is getting more neck and neck, and Clone has 2 bars. This is in her favor, and the Super Map Punch is gonna
Shirts off! Clone moves on in the top 48.
Oh, is it Kaneda? I keep saying
Canada. I go with Kaneda. No one's corrected me yet, so.
Same, but like, yeah, you don't want to make an assumption, right? Because assuming makes a fool out of. What was it, like both of you or something like that? I don't remember the term. But he is from Canada as well. That does add to it. I'm gonna come Canada. Is running the corner pressure. Another Canada team kill, sadly, and Walter is facing the pressure.
There it is, fast overhead, Bad Moon falling with the wall break.
Ooh, nice. Try to keep it cool. Close slash, tap 5D into the pickup. Should be able to get some good damage off this, especially the Hug Baker. Eats up, gets the super, optimal as you can be. 2 stamina bars, and positive bonus kicking in.
And that's going to be the round right there. Kaneda still looking strong. I've seen Akira chat.
Yeah, that is good. It is good. Nice. I'm just not Japanese, okay? I can't pronounce it, it's difficult. Walter, oh beautiful, good knockdown. Baits the DP, this should be some massive damage, but nah. Decides to back up. Good air with the JP. That's one big thing Sid still has though. Amazing air airs.
Oh, there's the 6P into the close slash pickup. I mean, look, the way that Kaneda is utilizing the stamina gauge here, not spending it when it's not necessary, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the nature of the character. You can't just more. You really can't. You have to be calculated with your stamina usage, and that's what Kaneda? No, I'm not saying that. Kaneda's doing. I'm sticking to Kaneda. It makes sense to me. Oh, beautiful knockdown. Walter, left side, gets the pickup, but it's all about being burst, and so far, good usage of it. Really delayed himself on that.
Alright, clean wall break here now for Walter. Gonna get that positive bonus. Ooh. You know, I want to see some cool routing with the actual ground mats we get from Artemis mid-screen now.
Oh yeah, I would love to see that.
I think it's more so about getting that hard knockdown, right? Just allowing Millia to start incorporating more mix, run her game plan.
It's probably like meter inefficient to like maybe use the bar for the pickup or anything like that. It's just better go knockdown. Kind of like the same play with Kai's, where it's like, oh, I've got the shock state, dead scum dipper hit, yes, well, I'm not going to use the meter, right? It's better just run the Oki, do 50-50, than just like, yeah, I'm going to increase my damage with no idea if it's going to give me a kill positive scenario, you know? Oh, nice. Close slash to get in. Walter with the shimmy, able to do the bit, but has to escape it. Nice, good far slash. Hair cart gets the low. Decent pickup here as the corner's unlocked. Hey, this jumping in, gets the overhead, baits the DP, and Walter again just on it, man. This pure Canadian on Canadian violence is a very sad thing to see for sure.
Oh, nice cross up immediately into the knockdown. Well, covering the low and just the pop from the disc, so nasty. Uh-oh, but hold on. Walter putting themselves into the corner, gonna have to burst out to stay alive.
Oh, the hair cart get in. Should be able to get some good pressure going. Same side into the overhead. Low, well defended, but actually beats the DP with the Artemis. That was very peculiar. You think the DP would win there. Oh, Jesus, look at the health.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Pokes the beat driver into a big pickup. Not quite enough for the kill, but the hard knockdown is massive. Can Kaneda close this out? Ooh, try to go for the throw. And again, the Artemis.
Oh, backing up. Try to play it cool, and the hair cart for very, very odd play that worked out. And Walter up to about to knock him out. Could be a sad day for, okay, I'm gonna try Kaneda. Kaneda. I'm really trying.
Kaneda. Yeah, there you go. Kaneda.
Is that it? Am I getting it? Kaneda. I'm there.
Duel 1.
All right, round starts there. Tries to go for that bar slash, but once again, the Artemis.
Nice. Good close slash. Burst off the table. Burst right back at you. Again, Walter with the massive advantage. Going to run the knockdown. Going right side into the overhead, but the DP denied. Good play from Kaneda. I see. I worked it in.
With a clean cross up as well. Goes for the fast RC into the low, off of the hair car. Iron Savior straight into the winger.
Christ. Oh, the left side, just like Walter is on set point. Could continue on to top 8. I wouldn't be too surprised. Walter is that good of a player, but Kaneda, give him a chance, hopefully.
Gonna get another wall break. It's all winger's good for.
Aye, that's some good damage, man. We got the knockdown. Chase it. Oh, Christ. Walter with the combo. Should be able to put in some good work. Done. Sends you through the wall. The comeback. Could happen off this, but the challenge is 2P.
Yep, one last mix for your life, and doesn't even get the chance to burst up like a lot of Goldlewis players would before.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think he did get hit pretty hard, I would say, like you said. I kinda curious to see what Goldlewis is to adapt off these JD changes, because they tend to adapt pretty hard and change the game up a good bit. So I'm kinda curious. I'm very curious. Oh, big JD counter hit.
Yeah, a lot of it now is going to be trying to go for the things like those counter hits, right? But he has effectively kind of lost his big Millia status when he knocks you down and wants to go for the left rights into Air Behemoth.
Yeah.
That's all just for the damage now at this point.
Also, RedIAmNot playing the birthday train, a classic to be sure. Oh, no one's sick of it. 268 into the low, that is guaranteed. BRC into the mix-up. Again, double low, well defended from Poncho. But has to escape the corner. Beautiful 6-speed.
Look at this, keeping the pressure on with Eddie. Gonna break the wall with the sword. Not a good spot to be in. Pierce immediately.
Oi, 6HRC gets the low. Beautiful kill from Poncho. And you're seeing this going down to the wire between these two characters. Oh, nice command grab. Should be able to run a solid 50-50 with this. Does have Eddie super and all that. Any play you want to do. But the wall, unfortunately damaged, so couldn't do anything too crazy.
Yeah, no, still has a massive life lead though. And this matchup wasn't necessarily the best for Goldlewis. I do not know what Poncho was going for there. I think it might have been a misinput. Maybe trying to do an Eddie command too close to hitting dust.
I have no idea. That hurt my brain a little bit. I'm like, what's the plan there? Like, is any Zao mains? It has to be. Any Zao mains watching?
No. It definitely had to have been doing negative edge, holding down one of the buttons to release and let Eddie go for a move, and then hitting dust just a little too early before the finger came off.
I mean, at the end of the day, at least Poncho recovered from the play that went a little off. You know, that's a good thing to always from these is when a player adapts to a misplay. Also, why am I hearing 8 air taunts? What's going on? Why are we mentioning this? Oi. Oh, they're calling air behemoths air taunts because they aren't good anymore. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the lore. And right now, there it is. Guillotine with the 6K. Into the throw, fast PRC. Poncho on a roll, just smothering the big man here.
I don't see Red winning this with the momentum that's being set up by Poncho. Does have to work kind of hard to get in. Sends you back. Beautiful 2S's. I love the pokes. Good jump in. And Poncho with the sandwich. Gonna get a good combo, but it's about being burst. Red places it well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice, good poke. Beautiful frog. Should be able to get the pickup. Does have a bar for the cash out, but does it kill? No, it doesn't, so I like that. Sword super. Clever play.
Oh, and the 5D gonna hit its mark. Poncho with a 2-0 lead, looking unstoppable.
God, that reminds me of the that post that was going about a wee bit viral about the tap 5Ds. Like, can you react? Oh Christ! Because I think it was who was it again? It was Preacho versus what was it? Okay, Sechi, and I think she only blocked like 2 out of like 10. Like it's not easy to defend against these tap 5Ds. It's not easy.
Oh my god. You know what? We were talking about Goldlewis getting smothered. Right now, though, a typhoon is rolling through, and Poncho is getting caught in the eye of the storm.
Christ, the difference in the matchup, right? That character, he'll smother you, and then Goldlewis, he'll kill you. There's 2 different outcomes for sure. RedIAmNot going to take that round. But again, facing that tool deficit, has to work hard to do the reverse Frio.
Nice, little Eddie opening up Red. 5P for the poke, invite hell. Eddie is gone, and RedIAmNot smells the blood in the water.
Nice. 2K into the 684, about beat. Poncho places it pretty decently. Has to get in. 5H into the Eddie, pressure, frogging away, gets the K. But all that for a drop of blood. Red fights out, but the throw to check you. I like this. I do like these replays from Poncho.
Oh my god, what a behemoth into the fast RC. All of that security gauge being spent. Incredible turnaround from Red.
Christ. The comeback's on, but Red's gonna have to work really hard, right? Like, they have to look for their opportunities and just look about denying Eddie as much as possible. And again, we're seeing that 2P is certainly doing the bits. It's certainly putting in the wonder.
Still a tall mountain to climb, though, even with that bionic elbow. The American Dream shouts to Dusty Rhodes.
I love the way Dusty talks as well. I was watching some of the older clips, so was it like, this is as close as you get to the chit and grits. So
That's
fun
right.
to listen to.
And right now, RedIAmNot is in some hard times here against Poncho.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, the corner's on. Jumps in with the JD, decent hit, resets with the JK. Opts to keep the corner, but again, that elbow was doing wonders.
All this pressure, Poncho staying at just that 5D tip. There it is again, the meat tenderizer, and there's a lot of meat there to tenderize.
He's a big boy. Oh, 684. Good jump in with the JD, gets the 2P into the knockdown. And like you said, this firms off JD now, right? It's try and get into a grounded normal. The air behemoths are just not the play anymore.
No, they aren't. Jesus. But regular behemoths are still the play. The pressure here is relentless. Able to push out, though, with the lead. Very nice. Right back to mid-screen. Zapdos domain.
Oh, Christ. The pressure. Good 2K. Poncho should be able to send you through the wall with this. The sharp chomping away through the wall. Red, Hamlet face a knockdown, but that bar's in place. Super PRC's gone, though. That's a factor to still think about. Jesus. This character got hit a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, Super PRC being gone is huge, like you said. But that 2P, still the trusty reversal. And what a 2S catching Poncho on the way out of Break the Law.
Nice, good JH to get in. Poncho getting a 2K, good confirm here, but it's about baiting the burst. Red up to not a bite on the bait so far. And Poncho just cashing out slowly but surely with these small hard knockdowns. Overall, good place from Poncho. I like this. This is clever.
Getting able to get the Pierce immediately. Ooh, 5H. Not able to pick up, though, with the invite hell, sadly.
Oh, again, still looking for burst. I like it. I like it. I'm a fan. Back it up. The frog in play.
Well, Poncho is whipping a lot of stuff here, running into that 2S again. 2S and 2P have surprisingly been money makers here for Red. Oh, to be able to break the wall with this? Wow!
Oh god, that minigun combo cracks me up every time. I love
God
it. It's
bless
so
America.
stupid looking. Honestly, can we call that God bless the Bombo? Like, real. Like, it's so beautiful to watch. Oh, Christ. But yeah, 2-2. Red is making a comeback. Even off of that dire round there, if I'm honest, that should have been Poncho's round. You did so much damage. You had the wall break. You had positive bonus. Again, Red's patient allowed them to make the comeback.
Yeah, and Red is so proficient at getting these crazy routes as well, right? Always seems to know exactly which behemoth is going to combo into what, where they can get these slight pickups for extra damage. Just so well studied with this character. And that's why they're still succeeding.
Yeah, also, funny thing, right now, Backpack is just sending me clips of those combos. He's trying to get back into the game. So every time Red lands a combo, DM. Oh, air behemoth again, no knockdown, but he's not in the corner at least.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know,
Set
I mean,
point for Red.
they gave him behemoth cancels. So I think taking away the hard knockdowns on the air behemoths is you know what, that's a good trade.
Oh Christ. Wait, no, Poncho on the comeback. Nice. RC, keep the pressure going. Backing up. Oh, denied the minigun. No heavy TF2 for you. Poncho the top 5B, getting the combo, but no meter for that hard knockdown, sadly.
Oh, and the 2H gonna score a mortal counter, but actually launched too high. Missed the far slash pickup. Still gets it from the invite hell.
And we are getting the final round, final match, double Luigi. Dany, thanks for the raid, Bedman. I'm gonna assume sadly knocked out the bracket. Bit unfortunate, would have loved to have seen it. But we're in the final round here between these two. Down to the wire, and Red has the corner. This is looking like Red's advantage. Oh, Jesus.
Yep, the dash up 2S classic. Been a long time since we've seen that one, right? Blowing up the drone.
Oh, good 6K, the reset, but it's all about bait and burst, and Red isn't fighting. Doesn't fight on that burst.
Still anyone's game. Positive bonus is going to be huge
Oh,
here.
Jesus.
Oh. Oh my god. It actually dropped out. Oh, forbidden air dash burst immediately from Red. There's the laser. Was waiting for it. Time to burn it all down.
Just like that, Red will be continuing into top 8, sadly knocking Poncho loser side, but Poncho can make the run, can still make top 8.
You cannot nerf Jack. That's the thing. It doesn't matter what you do to a character. You cannot nerf a good player, and Jack is one of the best to do it, going up against Cloned on the Slayer.
This is going to be a weird matchup for sure. I believe Slayer's really good at making the space and just like approaching and give Happy Chaos a tough time with that. But Happy Chaos, of course, works insanely well against characters without a DP, and that is something the Slayer lacks. No DP, super, or nothing. Has to just hold it.
No, but I always thought that even just back in the day when Slayer first dropped, obviously he was very strong, still very strong. I feel like Slayer wins this matchup. I think this matchup is not bad for Slayer at all. Once he gets on Happy Chaos, he can absolutely smother him. Clone doing a good job at the moment here, but now, Hand of Doom.
Yeah, should be able to kill Clone. She's putting in the effort, taking the first round, but Jack is also a bit of an adapter, right? Either he'll take it right away or take his time. So curious to see how that goes. Oh, yeah, good knockdown.
Pressure on. Oh, tried to go for the empty dandy step into throw. I see you, Clone. Unfortunately, not going to work out for her. Jack taking control of the match now.
Yeah, should be able to super for the wall break. Gonna get a massive advantage from this. Of course, all your bullets are back, but has to kind of get a little bit of focus back. You can kind of shoot a couple of bullets, but nothing too mental right now. Going for the 6K, staggering away, looking out for burst, but Clone doesn't bite, and Hands of Doom gets represented. Good bait from Jack, should be able to punish this for a death.
Deus Ex Machina chipping in.
Christ, that Deus Ex Machina, a very good guts crushing super. Insanely good for it.
There's the burst immediately. Yeah, Clone didn't want to get sent through the wall, but one way or another, Jack is going to make that happen.
And another super for the hard knockdown. Massive damage dealt. Clone, she kind of needs to bait on the deflect. Goes for it, but again, HD has ways to get right back in. Deflect them. Isn't that great of a play? And can lead to situations like this, but what a back throw. It started.
Oh no, but getting thrown out of the dandy step, and Jack is going to be able to close out game number 1, Panda. You know, I used to think that this Slayer color was kind of whack. I didn't really like it because the brown jacket threw me off.
Yeah.
But I think I get what they're going for. I think it's supposed to be like a fur coat. You know what I mean? I think that's the idea. And now that I see that, I kind of vibe with it.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of self-gaslighting to like things, honestly. But I kind of see it. It does like really give that fur vibe. But Clone seems to be finding it difficult to gain the momentum, I would say. She has to give up burst, have to give up meter a lot of time to make anything happen. It's getting it difficult for sure. Yeah, this should be a good super for the hard knockdown.
Chat, that ain't never fade away. That's chipping in the background right now.
Ah. See, I don't know any of the songs, so I had to just believe chat.
They're good though. They're good.
Hey.
Super. Sec. Yep, with the guts crush. Not quite enough though.
Oh, beautiful. Keeping the pressure going. YRC to go for the play. But Jackie's also sitting on 2 bars. It just checks the dandy step with 2K. Again, clean plays on countering Slayer so far. Just not letting Slayer get started. And even with punishing 5K, well, like, what is... that's clean plays.
The issue is once you get to this high of a level, Dandy Step becomes a little too reactable in some cases if you're using it too much, right? So Clone needs to go for, needs to kind of lean off the Dandy Step a bit and go for more things like 2P into 6H. 6H is going to space you out enough to where you can throw out a 2P as well. Or end strings in P Mappa. You can't be ending a lot of these strings in Dandy Step against a player like Jack who's looking out for Dandy Step.
Aye, you're correct on that aspect, and Jack, 2 lead, looking dominant right now, almost an unstoppable force. And again, it's gotta make you curious how will Clone will spawn. Will she adapt like you're saying, going for more Mappa rather than Dandy? But I don't know, looks difficult.
Yeah, I think it's just there needs to be a change to the approach and the pressure here. Because Dandy Step obviously leaves those big gaps, and Jack is just pressing on all of them or jumping out of the pressure.
It's either clean jumps or clean challenges. Like, we saw it on round start. Oh, okay, maybe doubling down on Dandy is the way to go. maybe fake the adaptation and just stay the same. It kind of worked out so far.
Oh, but there's a 5K, gotta punish that whiff Mappa hunch.
Clean shot. Should be able to super for the wall break. Good damage. You're equaling up the health. You do have the burst advantage. Now Cloned. Again, goes for a deflect there. I don't like the deflect there. HC has so many good ways to get right back in. I think you gotta hold the deflect a little bit.
Yeah, and the gunshot alone is gonna prevent anything you can do after deflecting, right?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like a good play.
You're better off with the burst, but unfortunately no burst to save Clone in that scenario. And now Jack trying to cook up a 3-0 victory.
God, round start pile bunker, you called it. Viewer, the chat, that is a mad play. Bar slash, keep the pressure going, 2K, 5K, nice confirmed. The knockdowns on the pressure, the left, right, getting the hit. And has the bar for the super wall break. Oh, no! They messed up. She messed up.
Yep, that was Last Horizon. Okay, still gets the 5K though, but that was 100% Last Horizon.
Yeah, that would've made the YouTube, right? How I Last Horizon Jack, but nah, it's not happening. Oh, Jack again, first blood on set point here. Had to give up the burst. Clever play from Clone, but again, still not a great situation to be in. Jack does have that advantage with the burst and the spacing, so the wall break comes into play.
And all of that was off of a well-placed IBFD, pushing out Clone just enough so that when Clone autopilot into the P Mappa hunch, it wasn't going to reach. Jack with that 2K punish, now with a wall break, and one more mix away from closing this out.
Again, man, Jack is just too on it in this matchup, has way too much knowledge. I wonder who they practice against. They're baiting the deflect. We've seen it, Clone likes to go for it in these do or die scenarios. Jack calls it out, we're like, it's one game. I'm like, first to 2, 10 minutes isn't going to take that much of your life away, right? So, yeah, force them into that. That's my view. But the noise, massive, massive. I get to doom scroll and then hear a ba-da-da-ding and then head into the game. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, these players, though, about to be sent to the doom. That is the loser side of the bracket here. Red was able to get the first blood, but Walter still running this offense.
Ooh, Christ. Good pickup here from Walter, but burst off the table. Approaching with that red drone does wonders, and that 2P, goddamn, that elbow puts in the work.
Ooh, but JS beating out the elbow this time.
Boy, good knockdown. H this. Good pressure on the 2K to say chase the Artemis, but Walter just suffocating with the pressure. Should be able to put you through the wall, but not enough to kill. And Red's sitting on 2 bars.
Oh, setting out the laser. What?
That is unfortunate. I think what happened there is that Walter thought that he had enough room to jump again and got caught by the laser and sadly faced death for that.
That really burned it all down. That was unreal. And the 6P blowing up the Artemis attempt. Bar S as an anti-air.
Oh Christ. Nice, good JS. Bringing it lockdown central with the red drone. Should be able to put you through the wall, not enough to kill, but the health is very low for Walter.
Hey, but no pain, no gain. Walter's still in this. But never mind. Never mind. Goodbye.
Yeah, that was 1080. That was 1080 without a doubt.
Eviscerated.
Oh, and just like that, Red with the 1-0 advantage is looking pretty dominant with some of these counter plays for sure. Like Walter's able to get the rounds, able to get some type of momentum started, but it's all about denying that counter. If Red gets the counter, then just like that, you're facing death. Ooh, good deflect, but no, the disc catching you. Cheeky Vex from Walter going high and able to keep the pressure going with like a fell. Decent pickup. Should be able to put you for the wall. Meterlessly, no bar for the hard knockdown, sadly.
Now just take to the skies. Doesn't need to take any risk here. Into the RC. Yep, 2S is going to be enough to close out that round.
Both of them still have the burst on the table. Didn't really utilize it. So Walter, already starting with the pressure, upped it and back up, looking for another avenue of offense, but not able to get it clean here from Red though. Should be able to start beaming pressure. Oh no.
Oh, nice fast RC. There's the burst immediately though from Red, sending out the drone, hold down the neutral. Oh my god, bro.
So I've talked to some Goldlewises. That is a very committal way to call out the left or right side from Millia, because you'll kill her, but it's like hard call out. Hard call out.
I mean, especially now that counter hit behemoths are a mortal counter, right?
Crazy that they've done that.
It makes
like,
sense though. I feel like if you're getting counter hit by that thing, it should be a mortal counter.
I mean, sure, don't get me wrong, but I believe that adds more to goal. Like, what's what I'm looking for? His one-shot nature in ways, but what a bait on the wire. See, Waller gonna be taking his first game, tying us 1-1. And I can imagine playing a character like Millia and just constantly feeling the fear of this character. Just like, nah, I don't want to approach. I'll wait a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, being a little patient there on the approach might be beneficial.
But yeah, heading back into it. Red is still, I would say, pretty like dominant in a lot of ways. It's just that Walter opting for a wee bit more patience to try and counter what Red's been doing on offense. Boy, nice, the last shaker.
A little bit of 5P poke action there as well, but yeah, you're not going to be able to autopilot into the Artemis. 6P has been such a good call out.
Oh no, not the... Oh, you would have been dead with the OT. Tap by D, gonna get the kill. Red, again, optimal with these combos, doesn't miss.
Again with the Lust Shaker, just poking out to a safe range. I like the switch to Lust Shaker instead of autopiloting into Artemis, which just was not working out.
Oh, Lust Shaker's certainly been putting on the work, allowing for either a chip scenario or for some type of defensive play. Certainly been doing the work. Oh, nice. Backing up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you're not dead. Burst is going to come to play, but it's all about utilizing it well. Able to do so. The laser. That's bro.
What is going on? People, the laser activates and people just panic.
See, I understand the play from Walter. It's a clever play, right? Which is, if laser's activated, try and get into some type of iframe state to avoid the laser. So doing run up throw is not a bad shout. And even though it's a direct approach, Red wouldn't be expecting something like that all so sudden. And I think if Walter was maybe like a frame earlier on that play, maybe been able to throw that behemoth. That's what I'm thinking.
I agree with you. Yeah, it was just a little bit of the timing thing there, but it was a good call out from Red. Walter, though, that was cute. Jumped to the other side for the empty low.
Oh, Christ. I quite like that. Good air block. It's a very good way to play around. Make Goldlewis do something a bit different from what he wanted to do. Nice low after the RC. You go straight down. Walter running the momentum, has the pressure, has the corner, has the bar, so no, not gonna be able to kill. Ball's no longer in play.
Oh yeah, we're going to the other wall.
Okay, never mind. The coast. That was very fun.
All right, just defend. Not gonna go in afterwards. The rising JS scores the counter hit. Bad Moon with no meter to back it up. The Millia special.
Good 2P match out. The elbow putting in the work. Good jump in. It's all about burst. Walter not up to give it. Would rather lose this round than give away the... Wait, no. Actually a hero in this scenario.
Oh. And RedIAmNot now sitting at set point and going into this round with burst on deck as well. Immediately spends it.
Aye, that drone. Approach if. Not gonna matter though. Beautiful throw from Walter. Corners in lock.
I was shocked to see a burst on a 2K, 2D there.
Beautiful throw. Right side. Able to get some good pickups. I think Walter has just won the round. That baits it, right?
Absolutely does. Does not hit behind like that. And Walter with a perfect. Gonna take it all the way to game 5.
Aye, beautiful work indeed. The final game between these two. It's kind of what you expect, honestly. I can't see it going to a game 4 or a game 3 or anything like that, so it does make a lot of sense. And we're about to find out who will break away and be the victor.
Right, all right.
Oh. A bit of unfortunate news from what I'm seeing. I believe Dany has DQ'd from loser's side, so we will not be having Dany in losers round 1. Hazen will be heading in the losers quarterfinals. Quite a shame. Wish we got to see him.
I hope everything's all right with them, but also I respect the gatekeep. In the top 8 and then DQ, I respect it.
Yeah, get out of there, bro. Keep the knowledge. Keep the knowledge. Oh, okay.
Try again next week, they said to their opponent. All right, fast
crazy.
D with the wall break on Winger. Should be enough to kill. Absolutely
Jeez.
is. Just like that, Walter now with another perfect, 2 perfects in a row at set point.
And now we're in a situation where Walter could potentially take it, but burst is still available to both sides. And Red is running the behemoth pressure, not able to chase the jump out, but able to catch the landing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Tap 5D into RC. Is it troll? Is it not? It hits for the kill. I don't know. Double Luigi. Final round between these two.
And look at this, just standing there. Walter doesn't want to take any risks, but even a low-risk play like that, getting blown up by a two-piece starter, no. Walter, you're still alive. Walter, you're still alive. It's okay. You can come back.
Not to Walter, bro. You got hit by that combo.
Okay.
Like, oh, wait.
No, it's not a rage quit. It's an actual legitimate something. An actual legitimate something.
Right. Oh, it was a DC. Ooh, but Walter's saying that he was hella dead, so I believe they're just going to call that a win to Red.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you know, there's those active God scenarios where the game just desyncs or connection drops, but in that scenario, we take those, right?
I mean, not 2Ds like I do May 5H, I guess. Like, oh, they gave him 5H. It's just on 2D, though. It's just on 2D.
Yeah, but if you get hit by May's 5H in this matchup, yeah, wrap it up.
Yeah, it's a different matter, right? 5H kills, 2D gives knockdown, right? Oi, nice. Marvelo on the offense. Alright, starting away with the rope, but disappeared due to the burst.
Yeah, and it's going to be insert taken to the skies a lot here. May with some of the best air normals in the entire game.
Oi, Marvelo with a decent combo. 2S, 2H, keeping the pressure going with the Gamma Blade, but no hits. Gets it with the 6P. Confirms into the super. Not enough to kill, but you've got the hard knockdown. And Chipp's nasty with that 50-50 when your health's that low. Oh.
Throw, nice cross up. No RC on the throw that time either. Oh,
yes. I called it. I said again, and that was the play. Insert, clever. We do throw.
I mean, hey, it beats DP, right? And Marvelo is known to go for DPs. Does enjoy that beta blade.
Nice. Keeping it cool. 5H, good hit, but the 5P anti-air, Marvelo's gonna get the confirm, and goes straight to super to deny the thought process of using burst from insert. I like that.
Slight delay there on the Rekka. Able to get the plus frames off of that Gamma Blade. 2K2D hits.
Nice, good knockdown. Insert with the left side. The 6B deny, clever from Marvelo with the rope, should be able to get a full combo. Insert doesn't give burst, I think. I think Marvelo should be able to take this round if he gets one clean hit, but a lot of weird strays gonna lead to the throw. Certainly doing it for Marvelo. Oi. Goes for the burst. 5K trying to get in. But weird shimmy plate. Wow, 5H is gonna do so much damage.
Yeah, gonna kill for sure. With the Orca. No! One single HP left in the tank. But just dropping the anchor on the dome. Insert gets the first game.
I'm honestly shocked that didn't kill. That was genuinely 1 HP. That was you can't even see the health bar at that point. It's the magic pixel, as they say.
That really was a magic pixel. There was nothing in that life bar.
Oh Christ, it's the make copy passes. Is that a will it kill? Is it? Maybe? Who knows? Who knows? Send it. But yeah, here we go. 1-0 insert, looking to try to get the momentum, but Marvelo getting the round start off the knockdown. Insert had to give the burst, and now it's all about trying to get straight hit. Marvelo's denying any form of pressure with the Dolphins. Good 6Bs overall. Good anti-airs as well.
Straight into the Uzumaki barrage. Marvelo's still in this, you better believe it.
Aye, pressure. Going low. Plus frames, tap 5D, counter hit. Should be able to get some good damage off this for a kill. Using the rope. I quite like that. Marvelo gaining momentum. And burst hardly touched.
Ooh, actually challenging the beach ball there. Utilizing the hit on it to cancel. 2K2D. Fast RC off the Rekka. Nice with the air dash there to catch with the JP overhead.
Boy, beautiful throw. Again, the JP overhead. That seems to be the mix. It's working out for him. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it again. Clean jump in from Marvelo. Aye, amazing jump ins overall. Constantly going high. Did not have to do that. Did not have to Sanzei Rogan. But we're going to do it. Take the game. Tie is 1-1.
You never count Marvelo out. He has to play all of these matchups. Chipp is a really strong character, but probably the most stressful character to play in a tournament, right? When it comes to Millia, you can knock your opponent down and mix them to death. Chipp, while he does have mix-up, it's not nearly as potent as Millia's, right? He has to play neutral a lot more than she does, which is scary.
Yeah. It's just on the positive, your neutral is a lot stronger because of that. And the other thing as well, I think Marvelo put it better. Oh, good. Oh, wow. Round start overhead kiss. What a wild play. And a burst save combo. Crazy. But one thing I remember a Chipp player saying is that it's not really mistakes you have to be careful for. It's accidents, right? If you make a single misplay from your side, not really a mistake from the opponent's side, it can cost you. It can cost you. You have to be so on point. Oi! Good jump back. That
is an Alpha Blade mix. Hey, we ain't gonna downplay Chipp. This character's godlike, but you can be godlike and still be stressful as hell to play, Chipp.
Honestly. Like, that's why we like the big health characters. It's a lot less stressful, but like, it can be a bit difficult at times.
Alright, Plus Frame tried to go in for the throw with no meter to back it up. And now insert, putting Marvelo all the way to the other corner. Nice escape with the Alpha Blade.
I quite like the air shimmies that Marvelo's going for right now. Kind of making insert guess with a 5H, looking for a chance to maybe hit one, but the tap 5D from insert. Clever play. Should be able to get some good damage off of this. Send you through the wall. But burst is still on the side of Marvelo. And we got a donation from Dragonfly, $18.48 to take us up to 270. Thank you very much, big man.
Nice pot tonight here, and a nice 6P there from Marvelo. Oh, but got caught from this RC slowdown. Is it the tug of war round? Who can get that 2-1 lead, have that extra buffer window of a game to give?
Nice. Left side, 5H for the check. The Dolphins certainly doing bits. I like the direct run over. Let Marvelo steal a turn. But again, these straight hits aren't amounting to anything. And insert can steal it right back from him. Not death, but it's going to deal a lot. Ooh. The classic send the throw. We've seen that insert is confident in representing the throw for the kill. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens in the next match of the set, but this time Marvelo calls out. I bet I could see it happening. But it's 2-1 insert. One more game to go.
This is the loser side of the bracket, so it's the last chance here for Marvelo to stay alive.
Certainly.
And the winner of this one gets rewarded with a match against Cloned. So it'd be Marvelo getting his run back if he can actually bring this back.
Ooh, I would like to see that run back. I'd also like insert to gain more accolades, right? I just top 5 the most recent TNS in this patch. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that for insert. Oh, good jump back. It's all about bait and burst. I don't think Marvelo would give burst here. I really don't see it. So insert, just run the offense, but good DP.
Setting up the rope just to go for the coast to coast. Yep, insert recognizing that the wall break was imminent. Didn't want to give Marvelo that positive bonus.
Yeah. And now Marvelo probably wouldn't mind giving up the burst if it means he can get a win. Yeah.
Right on cue. There's the overhead, but the win is not going to come with this wall break. So it goes for a reset.
Oh, good YRC. jumps in, keep the pressure going, and what, 5 people for the check. Both of them gave up burst, so that's a positive for Marvelo. It's like, okay, I got Insert use his burst, but I did use mine, and I did get caught, and it's set point now. I don't have that on my side. I have to play well now, you know?
Biggest issue, though, is Insert is absolutely going to get burst back before this game ends, even if they lose this round.
Backing up. Back end. Gets out with the JP. Keep the pressure going. Oh, but the 6P to deny the Totsugeki, but the 5H for the counter pickup. Is it?
That's it. That's it.
No,
That's
no, he's alive.
it.
He's alive. I'm betting it.
Oh, I think Yamada-san might have killed.
You're probably right. You're probably right, but the cross-up does it. The cross-up does it. And sir, he is going to be continuing on. The top 6 loser side, and unfortunately Marvelo knocked out the bracket, so the Chipp fans, your GOAT is out, sadly.
Or go to the YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/TampaNeverSleeps, or join the Discord. That'll be the best place to find it. !Discord. Join our Discord. You can enter all of our tournaments there and find out if we're going to be running things for the betas coming up. All right, now let's see who's going to run their way up into loser semis.
I can't wait for this. Hazen, he's pretty good on the Happy Chaos. Walter, he's pretty good on the Millia. This is going to go down to the wire, and of course Millia, one of the better characters at approaching Happy Chaos with the weakness of don't get hit. So I'm looking forward to how this goes down, but so far Walter is making Hazen bleed.
Oh, that was filthy, diabolical. Land on one side immediately, just compelled to the other.
That was nice. So nice. I wouldn't be surprised if it was done twice, but so far Walter, getting caught by the Goomba Stomp. Hazen should be able to get a decent combo, but opts to keep the corner. I like this. She'll get more damage out of this. It's better for meter positive situation. Just clever. Ooh, YRC. 2K2D. Again, Millia not too affected by the pushback on YRC. Can easily still do a 2K2D if she wants.
There's the close slash pickup. Nice, off that S disc. That was a cute little loop.
Oh! That was scary. Nice. 2K, 2D, backs up with the Artemis. Again, that hard knockdown, putting in the work for the mix. But it's about baiting the burst, and Hazen places it well. He's able to escape, but the HP's neck and neck.
Oh, just trying to play the runaway game, and there it is, 2K, 2D. Walter able to get game number 1. That's the start of momentum in his favor.
Walter looking pretty dominant in the matchup right now, in terms of just interactions, but we do see that if Hazen does get an occasional stray hit here and there, it does pan out pretty well for him. And just in that moment, that was just like whoever gets a hit wins. And in those situations, can be stressful, and both those characters are very good at getting that hit.
Duel 1.
All right, round start scenario. Opening play is just going to be taken to the skies for Walter.
Oh Christ. Going for a chase, I like that. Beautiful JK to catch there. But you gotta get into the corner pressure. Hazen denies. BRC, and that is a big counter close slash. Bob's for Oki. I noticed that Hazen would rather take the Oki than do a big combo from that close slash. I think Happy Chaos can easily get the wall from that combo.
Happy Chaos can get the wall from pretty much anywhere as long as you have enough bullets, right? So
Yeah.
definitely interesting to see Hazen going for that instead, and right now getting mixed up in a pot like gumbo. Walter with another round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Walter up, didn't jump back, going for the right side, able to get some solid hits here and there, and the pickup from counter Artemis, giving a lot to Walter, allowing for the Capel pressure, sends you through the wall, whip the winger, spread the wings like an angel to gain a massive advantage. Hazen needs to defend well with this burst. But
What just happened? What? Okay.
I don't know.
Did
I don't know.
Hazen just go, you know what? You're right. Let's move on to the next game. Hope you all have been enjoying. Uh-oh. Update?
We bet of info. I'm half to work from loser side.
It's even tougher here for Red because this is a significantly weaker Goldlewis against a pretty much the same Happy Chaos.
Aye. Here we go, heading into Red versus Jack. Gonna be a fun one for sure. And it does appear that Jack has already lost a good bit of health, had to give away the burst, and Red having to do the exact same thing with the health deficit. Definitely Red's favor, but it's all about the next interaction. It's gonna be a clean 6P from Jack.
And there's the Deus Ex Machina. I mean, that burst was a good decision from Red. It was 1, to prevent getting sent through the corner. 2, recognizing that Jack was out of bullets at the time. It's unfortunately not working out the way that Red wanted.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this should be pretty good. Sending you through the wall with the super. Getting some good damage. Burst is on the side of Red, but I don't see Red using this. It would just make no sense. Unless the hero burst wants to come out, but I don't see it. Gonna hold on to it. Jack gets the kill. Jack taking the first blood, taking the first round.
Red with burst as well, going into this next one. Might have to spend it early once again to prevent that wall break from Jack.
Oh, right side. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Air behemoths. Air punch, sure. But if he can land and get the hit, that ain't no taunt. That ain't no taunt.
That ain't no taunt at all. That is a fully loaded coffin. That was honestly a crazy confirmed phenomenal stuff. Beautiful press on the 2P as well.
Oh, Jesus. 684. 268 into the low, guaranteed. BRC into the fuzzy. Well defended by Jack. That could have been a nasty overhead. But Jack's well aware of the tech.
Into the Deus Ex. Hard knockdown, and just like that, Jack's back in it.
Blocks on the overhead. Jack able to set up the brain blast. Have so much focus to work with. But the burst sends you back, sets up the laser. Jack has to play well, and able to do so, but you put yourself in the corner, good backdash on the beam. Again, there is no knowledge checks against this fella. He's too on point.
The fact that Jack actually got hit by the 2S and then still had the wherewithal to backdash Behemoth, absolutely built different. Far slash into the RC. Should be able to close this out, has plenty of bullets, and is going to get the wall break.
Managed the resources pretty well for that final interaction, and Jack going to go up 1-0. Again, it was down to the wire, down to the last hit type plays, so this set is definitely going to go to Game 5 with that type of momentum.
We'll have to see, though, because Jack can very easily snatch that momentum and run away with it. Especially with the amount of money on the line, $270 in the match arena, thanks to incredible donations from our viewers. Whether you claimed a code or put in a direct contribution, you all are what keep this train running, keep these players hungry every single night for TNS.
I know I claim my codes, that's all I'm saying. I know I claim mine. Else got kirked on the token invites. Ah, yeah. It feels like
trust, they're
everyone's
going out
feeling
waves, trust.
They just said that they're done sending out the codes, but I've got a chance. Don't worry about it. This isn't cope. I'm still in. Don't worry. Oh God! Nice. Going for the jump in. 6H. Oh, but missed with the 684. Good whip punish for Jack. Should be able to get some decent damage. But burst off the table. Good 2K. Looking for another approach, but Red finding difficulties getting back in. The 2K putting in the work. The 684 into the 684, but the OTG wasn't enough.
Yeah, that 6H was not intentional. Red wanting to go for another Behemoth Typhoon, instead got the 6H and got stuffed. Jack now clawing this back. Gonna get the hard knockdown, but not going in. Too scared of the reversal super.
God damn. Good air throw from Red. Again, down to the wire, but red's the one that takes the round here. And the burst is even neck and neck. Sends you through the wall though, keeping it safe for that final interaction. Burst couldn't even be used. And I don't think red's going to give it up even after this wall break. I think red's just going to hold on to it and look to make a comeback without it.
Alright, Deus Ex. Light him up!
Jesus, man, he's so tanky. He doesn't die. But getting focused away. Perfect for Jack. And holding on to the burst seemed like the correct play. You've got a good advantage here in this round. To give it right away. Oh, I don't know anymore. I don't know.
Right, put it to the corner, just to wake up 5K, excuse me, missed space from Red with that 2K.
Oh Christ. Good 2P. Should be able to set up resources. I like that. Well aware the slump's going to give him time to set up a curse and a bit of focus. Jack getting a clean hit. Should be able to super. It is a good guts crush, but I think Red might be alive. Oh!
Okay, nice reversal. Tried to go for the tick throw, but unfortunately was called out. Jack now with a 2-0 lead.
An amazing jump back for sure. Read the scenario, well aware that if Red wanted to start the comeback, they would try to start it with some type of momentum starter, and the throw would be the good way to go. Unless you set up drone, unless you do what you want. And Jack made a good clean read to jump back, use the meter for the whiff punish to deny any form of RC play. I like it. And now Jack, one more away, could knock Red out with a clean 3-0.
Oh, and the J2K.
Oh, Christ almighty. Yeah, I should be able to send you through the wall. Burst is still available at Red, but again, I don't think they're going to bite on it. Success. This should be death with the bar, without a doubt. Jack didn't even need it. God damn. Set point here, Jobber, and this is looking like really bad for Red. I can't see the comeback happening.
I mean, what did we say earlier? We said that Jack could very easily grab the momentum and run away with it. But Red, not one to take it, lying down here, trying to fight back. There's the hard knockdown with the Behemoth. Overhead connects. 5D, fast RC. Still not enough to secure the round.
Very nice. Oh, the 684 for the kill. We're seeing it. Red is warming up. We're starting to get a bit more ready for the matchup, but getting in 2P, 2K, trying to get in, but it's just a whole lot of normals being whiffed, and the focus is back for Jack.
KS.
Oh Christ.
Yeah, out of bullets.
Good bar slash.
Out of bullets now. RedIAmNot trying to put the pressure on.
I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. Oh Christ. No! Oh, what a check. Right side. JD, 2D, keep the pressure going. PRC, this is actually brutal, but what a challenge after the IPFD. Red still alive.
Oh, no.
Not for long though.
Yep, that's going to be it. Light him up one last time. Jack sending RedIAmNot down to the loose side of the bracket and taking his place on the throne in Grand Finals winner side. The Matcherino.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, no, I'd love to see. I'd love to see. But heading into loser semis, big set indeed. Insert versus Walter, both in the blue. Gonna be fun to watch.
Oh, what a pickup already.
Oh Christ. Nice, backing up. able to get in the pressure off the 2K, but not Upton to look for another opportunity. Gets in with the JP, but the burst off the table. Walter steals momentum, has the bar to work with too. This is scary.
This is another matchup that's really interesting, right? Because Millia likes to take to the skies, and so does May. So May going to be swinging a lot with those JHs. Those air-to-airs are going to be May favored, but right now, the game is Walter favored.
Walter, I can imagine stealing momentum. Yeah, I can imagine being very good at stealing momentum. As we know, he's very good at movement, knows how to place himself well in a lot of these matchups, knows how to put himself out of harm's way. So I can expect Walter to steal momentum very early on, and then Insert's going to have to look for the comeback opportunities. But right now, a little bit of a twist. Getting the knockdown, Walter's in it. Boy!
There's the burst. Love sending out the beach ball there too, just to cover the approach. Oh, but the 2K 2D is going to pull up the Forest Clash.
Nice. Overhead. Full pickup should be able to kill Walter. Gonna go up 1-0 the set and Insert. Gonna have a difficult time trying to catch him. Getting occasional hits here and there, but nothing truly locked in.
Yeah, Walter again has been just firing on all cylinders here so far tonight. Trying to make Insert another victim. And this is Walter actually going for a run back as well, right? If they take this, they get to go up against RedIAmNot, who's the one who sent them to the loser side.
Ooh, many run backs on the table tonight. I like that. I like that.
And that was a close game too. It was 3-2.
Yeah, so if Walter wins, gonna get a red back with RedIAmNot. And if RedIAmNot wins, gets a run back with Jack. So there's a lot of grudges in these sets coming up. It's all depending on who wins. Insert could steal it from Walter and potentially get into a game-winning scenario against Jack. That could happen. Could happen, but who knows, man. Christ. Should be able to put him through the wall. Walter spreading the wings, getting some solid damage, and now it's all about the hard knockdown.
Oh, 2S, a little too far away to actually pick up though afterwards.
Yeah, we bit of a miscalculation from Walter's side, but quickly amended with a good chase out.
The mix-up game has just been so brutal. And the fast RC, yeah, you can't block forever.
Oh Christ. 5K jumps in, close slash staggering away, the wild assault to jump in. But again, Insert pretty good at escaping, but not able to actually get out the corner, just avoiding a mix to be put right back into it. Walter is up 2-0 and Insert is facing elimination. Scary times to be an Insert fan.
Ending that game there with a perfect as well.
Getting scary.
I don't know.
Scary.
I don't know. Walter is looking like a beast right now. Insert's got to make some major changes. Got to figure out some way to hit those counter hits. I don't know if it's taking to the skies with more JHs, going for air-to-airs.
Where's Totsu, right? Yeah, he's supposed to be supporting Insert. Face elimination. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, that is a brutal round start. You've already got the knockdown. And a good 6P on the Dolphin. Again, it feels like if Insert goes for a play, they're not allowed to. He just keeps getting denied. Ooh,
yeah, there's
beautiful
the throw.
This is looking more and more dominant as it goes on. Walter, nasty overhead mixes, Inserts defending well, but you're gonna get opened up eventually. The blender keeps chopping and has no brakes, just all gas, and this is set point here, Jobber.
Immediate Artemis right off the back.
Beautiful throw.
This is such
HDS.
a scary situation.
It is beautiful. JH for the pickup. That's some solid damage. And I think that is all she wrote for Insert's run. Yeah, that should do it, without a doubt. Winger for getting the kill. Walter will be continued to losers finals to get that run back with Red. And Insert sadly knocked out in 4th place, but the May was quite the treat to watch.
Chat, to bring that up again, so many games every single day of the week. There is always something to do on TNS.
Jesus. Oh, Sunday, it's actually Marvel Token.
Oh, Marvel Token beta tourney. Look at that.
Jeez Louise, a tournament for every day. You gotta love it. Also, big ups to Virtua Fighter. It is a game I know nothing about, but every time I watch it, I am mesmerized. Love it. So here we go.
By this Walter play tonight, too.
Oh, aye, for sure. Walter is having a bit of a loser's run, but putting in all the effort that he can to deny Red any form of momentum in this run back. Oh! Hey, that's brutal. Nice. Backing up. Power slash. 2k. Into the pickup. Should be able to kill. Walter will be taking first blood, taking the first round. And Red was on the back end a lot that round there. Didn't really get a whole lot of opportunities to do anything, but this match, oh Christ, that round looked like a complete opposite there.
Media burst, putting out the drone. Go, my child.
Nice, good area. Full slash, daggering away, but the 6p checked the skies. And Red, unfortunately, dropped. Could have had a killing combo there, but maybe didn't mean that too, H.
Here we go with the neckbreaker throw. Goes for the fast fall. Look at the mix-ups here with... Woo! With the compel, I was going to say. But Red was ready this time for the fast fall.
Nice, looking for a jump in. Oh, beautiful throw from Walter. Already in, going left, right, backing up, looking for some opportunities. Again, the spacing using the compels to do these JSs are just so well put from Walter, and Red has to respect them. Yeah, this is some nasty offense we sell.
And the winger's not going to be enough here to close out the round. Super does no damage, and Goldlewis is a beefy boy. Oh, the blocks, the burst. How was he ready for that?
Just was, man. Just
How
was.
did he know?
Sometimes you just gotta have those instincts, and Walter certainly had it. Going up 1-0. Red probably feeling the pressure. Like when they fought last time, it felt somewhat back and forth. Whereas that game, even though Red took a round, that felt like it was mostly Walter. That really did feel like it was Walter's show.
Yeah, I mean, Walter has felt like he's been in control the past few times that we've seen him here on the stream. And there is, there is something to be said about coming fresh into a set that you lost in a close match, right? It wasn't like it was a wash the first time that Walter and Red went up against each other. It was 3-2 in Red's favor.
Ooh, Christ. Nice. Oh, hey. Oh, unfortunately dropped. Didn't want that, probably because of the left-right shenanigans. Sometimes you get the wrong tool because your opponent's back turn. So that's a bit unfortunate. Could have been massive for Red if that hit. Oh, Christ. Good blocks, but the right side gonna catch you. I think Walter should be able to kill without a doubt. Red, again, in the back end of the set.
Oh no, but the counter hit JD is going to get the burst out of Walter right away.
268 into the low. Good pick up here with the meter. Oh, that's death. Get like the Akuma death symbol every time Goldlewis lands a counter hit Behemoth.
I mean, he does hit the Akuma pose sometimes.
Oh yeah, when he wins, he turns his back to the opponent. Oh Christ. Good pressure. Gets the 684. This is nice. This is pure Behemoth Typhoon Central. But not enough to kill. Needs one more clean hit.
Oh, able to secure the throw. I like that little delay there. 2K2D this time. First finally comes out. Red in a good position, but Walter does have the tension advantage. Or did have the tension advantage, but now utilizing it to get more aggressive. Nice IBFD.
Oh, good knockdown. Right side, able to get a good pick up here. The health is pretty neck and neck. Red is getting more opportunities here and there. And it's going to show Wabe on the deflect. This is... Red is starting to realize what's going on. Being a bit more patient. Getting the hits here and there. And it's really adding up now. It really is.
Yeah, it is starting to heat up here. That engine is firing up.
I'm starting to think, like, if you're in Jack's shoes, you probably... Let's see. You probably would rather fight Red in that scenario, because the current matchup between Goldlewis and Happy Chaos kind of reminds me of Season 2, where Goldlewis is working very hard to get in, and when Drone's represented, something can happen, but it doesn't usually, right? Whereas with Millia, she got just as strong this match, so I don't think if you're in Jack's shoes, you want to face Walter, if I'm honest.
Yeah, no. Walter is a mix-up machine here. And a combo machine as well, putting Red through the corner and securing the round with a perfect.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Burst still on the side of Walter. Opting to hop about, gonna get caught though. Beautiful catch with the beam. If now you got the corner locked, deciding to shoot, get a bit of chip damage, and hold the screen space. I like that play. Big fan of it. Oh Christ.
Oh, big trade. Tries to go in for the IAD. IADJH gonna be able to connect on the cross-up.
Beautiful chase. Walter now has the corner, going overhead. Keep the pressure going, but what a side swap. Red now has the corner. Meaty laser. You did not see that. That is a bit of a troll play, but with the 2 bars of meter, you may as well at that point. And Red cashes out. Wow. What a play. Oi. Good knockdown.
Oh, into the RC. Woo! Dash through to the other side for the side swap. Gets the burst out of Red.
I like the bait. Oh,
yeah, I was going to say that. The burst bait was phenomenal there. The tip of JS though connecting. So much meter here on Walter's side. One more touch.
Walter, use your disc.
Walter.
Christ.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Millia wins.
Now Walter, one more match away from knocking out Red, and Red, again, is starting to get a bit more footing in the matchup for sure, right? Absolutely still sticking in. After that first match, it did feel like it was a bit rough for Red, maybe because Walter had adrenaline just playing from the previous set, so the motions are in go, 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 go. But now Red is starting to warm up to it. But the gap is starting to close, and if Red misses this round start or this round, I feel it could be doomed for them. But I don't know. I have no idea.
Duel 1.
Let's see, is Red going to be able to find a way to thread that needle, make this comeback?
Oh.
There we go, winning at round start. So off to a great start.
Burst though. Oh my god, wait, he just kept... No! Didn't use the bar because of the spacing. I felt like Red was like, oh, that super would miss. I'm gonna miss the timing. I'm just gonna behemoth. And maybe missed out on a kill. So, a bit scarce indeed.
Beautiful combo, bro. Her damage is crazy in this patch.
Oh, aye. Especially with S-Disc, Artemis, it all adds up, man. It all adds up. Good old Red should be able to kill, but looks out for burst anyway. I like that play from Walter. It shows, like, intelligence. It shows awareness as you go into set point.
Oh, great rising JS. An immediate burst though from Red. Last opportunity now. Like a fly versus a fly swatter.
Oh,
The
Christ,
damn
gets a
this
6H.
fly got hand.
Yo, this fly, it does have 6 legs, bro. So it certainly got the hands for sure. Keep the pressure, backing up. 6B RC, the 6K gets the hell off the 2K. But again, it's nothing too crazy. The damage is low. Red gonna get caught by Capel, and just like that, Red has been knocked out the bracket, and Walter will be facing Jack in grand finals. So the codes, as always, thank you very much, lads. But it's gonna be a hype grand finals, and I'd love to see who you guys are predicting to win this. Is it Walter for the reset, or is it Jack to take another crown?
$300 in the match arena, money on the line. We are just throwing out constant bad moves. Did you see that?
Hey, you gotta be confident enough, right? Sometimes the peculiar play is the way to go, but Jack is the one to certainly get some good damage and cash out for that positive bonus.
All right, ID in with that double overhead. YRC create a little bit of space now for Walter. There's one thing, though, about Jack that he's been constantly praised for 4 years, though, Panda, and it is his defense. That is what's going to set him over the edge in this match.
Oh, I'd have to agree for sure. Like, Jack's defense is usually on point. Very difficult catch. He has the knowledge for fighting every character. Gets that 5D for the kill. But the thing he has to watch out when fighting Walter is the fact that those bad moves are opening him up. The bad moves are very difficult to deal with, right? Hard to react to. But the reward is minuscule. So that's why Jack's just kind of letting them get hit by it. That's the best way to put it.
Absolutely.
Wait. Good pick up here. Should be able to put you through the wall. And Jack, not going to have the hard knockdown, but the positive bonus could come into play. Pretty good for HC. But what a bad move. Oh, jumping a bit. Air throw, send you down to earth. A nasty haymaker.
Oh. It just never stops. It never stops with the J2K. It is. I cannot believe that button got off scot-free in this path.
Scot-free?
Yeah. Just.
Damn, I can't believe you're saying that while I'm here. That's crazy. But no, you're right. That move kind of got away with murder. I think I remember seeing some of the Happy Chaos mains on Twitter being all like, praise be J2K, it lives. Like, they expected J2K to get hit.
There's an agenda somewhere in Arc System Works when it comes to Happy Chaos.
I mean, to be fair, J2K looks like a fun move. I wouldn't want that again, nerfed, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the same thing with JD on Pot, where I'm like, that's a fun move. It should get nerfed. But like, it's really fun. Please don't. You know what I mean? But jeez Louise, Jack already taking a mile with this combo. And Walter Hamlet face hard knockdown at least has meter.
Now rushing on in, able to counter hit 5K. Look at the defense here though from Jack. PRC, it still had time to pull up the gun and go for the shot. That's crazy.
Good jump backs. Looking for an opportunity to get in, but Jack is sitting on the meter, so there's no good situation. Yeah, even if he makes a mistake, that bar will correct it, and we saw it right there. Jack in a good leading situation.
Okay, hold on. Walter fighting back.
Focus, able to get in, the left side.
It's like the moment that Jack starts getting offense, it all just kind of crumbles for Walter, right?
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
It's Christ. It is so hard to deal with HC offense as well. It's not easy, right? This character can set up a high, can set up a low, can set up a left, right, and a throw, right? Got guard crushes as well, so you have to go for fuzzy techs, and that's also dangerous. So There's a lot of avenues. Oh! Not enough though!
6k PRC into 6k is nasty. Is the gun out? It's not. But gets chipped out. Lost out on the tension. No, just stopped holding FD. That's crazy.
That is odd. Maybe didn't think they had to FD for that long. Maybe thought that the pushback would knock him out the super. And didn't hold on to it. That was a massive misplay from Jack. And honestly, something you don't expect. He's making up for it with this round here.
Yeah, didn't miss a beat on that. Immediately into the Deus Ex Machina, lighting up Walter and putting him through the wall. We might be moving on to game 3.
Right, the burst is there, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. Jack, you are a disgustingly good player. I mean that as a compliment, but emphasis on the disgusting, because my god, he is good at baiting, good at playing the game, and he's got a good character. It all adds up. It all adds up.
I don't know, like, who can take this guy down consistently? Obviously, players like Red Ditto have been able to take down Jack and have won TNS. But I mean, outside of that, I can't think off the top of my head, other than Red Ditto, who has been able to take down Jack and win TNS. This is his yard. It's his kingdom. He is the Demon King.
Dude, you said yards, and I immediately start fighting with that period for Roman Reigns. Oh my god.
The big dog. He is the big dog. But hold on. Though. Walter.
Chipp.
Okay.
We do know that Walter has a chip. So this isn't a troll play. This is a genuine play. This is like a Hail Mary. I need to make something work, and I'm going to bet on the chip. So it's not a bad idea, but again, no problem. You're even squishier.
Oh my god, what are we doing here? The steady aim, unsteady aim, steady aim, unsteady aim. Jack just playing with his food, toying with his prey. Another hero is about to be struck down.
I think Walter is trying to work with the DP, and Jack going between steady aim and off of it is messing with DPs. And Walter's not too sure how to respond. But what a set. Oh, wow. Wow. 6H doing bits. Pressure time. Going with the PRC. Good knockdown. Ropes in play. But you just got trapped by the demon.
That's it.
Man.
Jack's reign continues. A new patch, but the same old Jack. 2 weeks in a row on the new version of Guilty Gear Strive. Is there anyone out there? Anyone who can stop this man?